Ugh. Gamers, I'm gonna make some coffee. Which means you have to wait 3 to 4 whole minutes for me. But me personally, I believe you have it in you to stay in this stream, leave a like, subscribe, and send, let me check my notes here, $4 billion through the stream. Anyway, I'm gonna make coffee, I'll be right back. Good news. I got my coffee. Oh! Welcome to the stream, guys. Happy official Campaign Evolved launch day. Let's go! Woo, it's out! Oh my god, I can't wait to play for the very first time. Wow, it's gonna be so exciting playing this game for the first time now that, you know, not that I played it a bunch over the last week or anything and already modded the hell out of it. Hot coffee mod incoming. Listen. Somebody once asked me, they said, when's the sex update for Halo? Guess what? Just change the assassination animation. Congratulations. There's your hot coffee mod. Alright, guys. Let's begin. Halo Campaign Evolved. We are going to mod it. I am not, in fact, bald. Stream Elements? Smite this man. Stream Elements! Oh my god, dude. The one time. The one time. Oh my god, wait. Before we get started, I love Zophie. She just sent me. She's working hard on the new version of Baboon, and because Zophie recognizes how much hair grows from my head through intense volume of follicles, she decided just now to send me an early version of Baboon that has poking. Oh my god! W. Massive. Well, let me just message her back. Massive, enormous W. Dude, people have been cooking on Halo Campaign Evolved mods today. Like a crazy amount. A talented fella going by the name of... Let me disable streamer mode. By the name of Sopative has been getting the multiplayer engine loaded. And apparently it's working, and they were able to load in a level under the multiplayer engine, which is kind of insane. They're still trying to spawn in. I was hoping that if I sent them some working valid spawn points, they would be able to spawn in, but it's kind of crazy. Technically, on a very technical level, it works, which is wild. Actually wild. Okay, we're gonna test out some fancy stuff today. We're gonna jump into game here in like 2 seconds. Let's begin. We're gonna start with some boring spreadsheets, okay, guys? Because of course we will. Oh, where am I? Where is everything? What? Hello? It's me! Okay, we're gonna start with some boring-ass spreadsheets. It's Baboon. Do not think we just definitely tested poking changes in a weapon tag. And if you close Baboon and reopen Baboon after poking changes, you're gonna have to restart them to be able to poke again. Oh, that's fine. Assembly does the same thing. If you restart after poking, none of your poke changes are even remembered. It's a completely temporary thing just for testing. Or at least that's how I got used to it. But that's perfect, because I was actually going to do some little testy tests on a weapon. Check this out, guys. We're going to make a scarab gun, just because. I saw somebody else made, like, a scarab gun-ish. They basically made a plasma rifle shoot, like, hunter projectiles. Which is fine. That's cool. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to our little test map here. Is it starting profile solo? I don't know which one it is. But we're gonna spawn in a plasma rifle. Little plasma rifle. And I don't know if it's solo or space. Okay, it's definitely solo then. Yeah, so let's save that. So now we have a plasma rifle, which we will open. And we're going to start up Halo video game. A wart gun? Yes. But I'm going to be brave and bold and arguably even beautiful. And I'm not going to use the hunter gun because the plasma rifle... I'm not the plasma rifle. The scarab gun does not need to be green. The Scarab's beam in Halo 3 is admittedly kind of green, though I would argue it's more of a turquoise, alright? So I'm going to use Wraith projectiles instead. Modder's been cooking all done to swap out weapon sounds. I don't even know how to do the sounds yet. You have to get like WYs set up with your Unreal project, which I have done for other games before, but I have yet to do it for Campaign Evolved. I saw somebody release an Unreal Engine like kit with like a bunch of blueprints and stuff set up so that you can do like crazy levels of modding, and I haven't even begun to poke around at that, but shout out to them because that's insane. Project is scared of WYs. Fun fact, I'm scared of 2013 or like 2011 WYs, dude, that you need for the fucking mod kit, dude. Modern WYs is not a big deal. It's whatever. It's way nicer. Oh no, I forgot I shoved a longsword model import onto the Pelicans. Well, don't worry about that. That's not important. Do I have a battle rifle? Fuck! Wait, maybe if I poke. No, because if I restart the mission, I think it reloads the scenario. The longsword, hold on. We gotta get our plasma rifle so that we can make our cool scarab gun. Where's the other one that uses the battle rifle? Is it Co-op P0? Thank you for the 10 million, man. I appreciate the generosity, dude. Yo.
H2 and H3 lasso has been completed. Now all I have left is H4 to get Lasso Master. Ooh. Also, I finally got a new phone. It's the Pixel 10 Pro XL flexed biceps emoji. Okay, that's actually, I like how I couldn't even see the flexed biceps emoji because it blended in perfectly. Halo 2 and Halo 3 Lasso is insane. Halo 3 Lasso, obviously hard, but Halo 2 Lasso. Oh. I don't know how you did that, dude. I genuinely don't know how you did it. I don't even know what Halo 4 Lasso is like because all of like 15 people on the face of the earth hadn't even attempted it because, you know, Halo 4. But that's insane, dude. Congrats on getting both of those done. That's actually nuts. I would personally not even try that. Any poison away? No. I'm scared. That I'm scared of. Green's like, he's scared of WYs. No, I'm scared of Halo 2 Lasso. I wish that's a nice phone, though. I'm still on my little iPhone 12. Another rock guy plays Halo CE. Yeah, playing Halo 1. I have a graphics mod installed, though, so it looks pretty good. Hey, yo, we got the plasma rifle. Bro, my hand, look how shaky my hand is. Bro, I got the scared Master Chief. You think I'm scared? Look at Master Chief. Bro's quaking. Look at his little fingers down there at the bottom of the screen. Bro's quaking in his boots. Why is it not loading? Show me the video game. Thank you. Master Chief, he's shaking. He's so scared. So far away from the center point? Yeah, I know. It's just the fucking rounding error or whatever it's called because the map coordinates are so high now. The poor pixels, or not pixels, the poor vertices, dude. They can't even lock onto a point. Master Chief's I'm scared. There's aliens out here. Alright, let's see, what do we got? Oh, we should make that flyable today. That'd be really fun, actually. What was that noise? That'd be fun. But first, we get to test out Zophie's poking, dude. A new poking baboon build. Shout out Zophie. You know, plasma rifle is fine, okay? It's fine. I don't hate the plasma rifle. It's a gun, and I like guns. But more important than the plasma rifle itself is the scarab gun, which is why we're going to go into the options here. We're going to change the rounds per second. I think it's still like 30. If I'm not mistaken, for the scarab gun. No, maybe it's like 15. I'm gonna try 15. And then we're gonna go down here to the projectile. Firing a plasma rifle bolt, that's pathetic. Okay, we can do better than that. Instead, we're gonna see what other projectiles we can shoot out. Ooh, wait, the Corvette ball turret. Okay, so what do? We go File, Poke Current Tag, building a read-only plan. Look at that. Thank you for the 3 Dark Steel. Appreciate it. Begin _ random, begin, if, exclamation mark equals, max elites _ spawned elites _ max.
Okay.
Elites _ spawned, begin,
okay.
I _ place BSP _ a _ camo / inverse _ elite _ a, set elites _ spawned, plus elites _ spawn 1 print inverse _ elite _ a spawn.
Thank you for that entire gigantic explosion of Halo script. Really appreciate it. They didn't even, wait, they didn't even need to do this for the space. They could have done tiny seraphs, tiny ships, slow speeds. Yeah, but it's cool because it's big. Does this work? I might have screwed up the poking. File. Poke. Apply supported changes to this already loaded tag. Oh, maybe it's because I haven't updated my Campaign Evolve. Is it Campaign Evolve CU2? I might not actually have the right version currently. Ah! Oh, wait.
There we go. Let's see. Oh my fucking my eyes, bro! I just got flashbangs so bad. Holy seizure warning. Why did that? Okay, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. What the fuck, dude? Alright, this is your epilepsy warning. I'm gonna continuously fire this thing to see. Epilepsy warning. 5 seconds for your epilepsy warning. Please look away. Oh my god! That's insane. Let's see, how much heat is generated per round? Let's do 0.001. And then... the poking is really nice, though. Poke, current tag, poke. So now I should have, what, unlimited? Oh, it's so... Alright, I'm changing that immediately. I can't see, bro. It hurts. Banshee dual... Oh, wait, what about the Banshee bomb? That could be cool. And then, oh, wait, heat generated, and then where's age generated per round? It's 0. Thank you for the 33-month Sunday! Much appreciated. Thank you. Am I making a scarab gun again? Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you for the 2, Joe.
That no one has posted a model rip of the burden of proof.
Oh.
Why haven't you done it yet? Why have you refused me such a gift?
I mean, I could.
It's all your fault.
Oh.
All because you are so terrified of Wise.
That's not true.
Nah, I might try to rip it TBH. See if I die.
It's actually pretty easy to rip. If you just download F-Model and you load the game, like, you could just grab it. Obviously, you can only focus load into memory. Yeah. No, that of course. Why is the age not set here? I don't want it to... let me just search age. Where's the age generated per round? Campaign age. I put 0.01, 0.01. File. Poke current tag. That is not working. Also, holy eyeballs. I'm gonna run out of ammo! The flip. Wait, I'm curious to know, if I reload the last checkpoint, does the poke stay in memory? It does! Hell yeah! I don't know, age generated per round should be 0. Maybe if I just poke it to be able to fire at maximum age. Maybe that would be an epic sauce. Dagger fire can fire at maximum age. Poke. Okay, well, I'm gonna test that. We gotta at least do my original idea, which was to make it shoot wraith guns, or wraith mortars. Wait, Seraph quad bolts. I can almost guarantee that's not gonna have a unique tag. That's almost certainly going to literally just be a Banshee bomb. I don't... What? Seraph quad bolt. Oh, here, Seraph quad bomb. Oh, being able to poke is so nice. I can keep my game open. I love this. Oh, they're actually even smaller. Kind of cool. Oh my... What are effect tags like in this? I have no idea. It's all Unreal Engine. They don't actually... The effect tags don't do anything. It's using Niagara particle systems in Unreal. Though theoretically, they should be able to be packaged out just the very same as soon as we know where they are. I haven't even looked for any of the Niagara particle systems yet, so Theoretically, it could be straightforward to add them and change them in the game, because realistically, right, they would just be assigned via some kind of like blueprint or script to be like pasted over the positions that are handled by Unreal. I don't know though, I'm just speculating here. But it shouldn't be terribly challenging to replace them, though it will need to be exported from Unreal as a pack. No poking allowed. Let's see, I wanted Wraith. We have vehicles, Covenant, Wraith, Mortar. Yes, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. The real Halo CE Scarab gun that shoots Wraith rounds. Yeah!
Model is how I ripped some Spartan 0SX. Also, I was messing around with the common difficulty modifier tool on the space mission.
Ooh.
I had to reset 3 times because I blew up the Seraph by accidentally hitting the bop and floated into the void.
No! Feels bad. Oh, what the fuck? Wait. Thank you for the 2, Joe. You need to reset 3 times. I don't need to blow up on accident, though. Look! There's a destroyed model. I did hear about this. There's a destroyed model for the Pelican. And by destroyed model, I mean it just gets kind of crusty. Very curious to know why. Oh, you know what? I bet it's because I'm using the plasma rifle. I bet the plasma rifle itself must have the material effects. Yeah, I think those are regular plasma rifle material effects that I'm seeing there. Maybe it's assigned to the gun itself for the material effects rather than the projectile. I was curious about that because I had a rocket launcher. Okay, but one thing that'll be more fun, let's take the Wraith Mortar round and let's make it not have any gravity, so it just goes in a straight line. Let's see, oriented along velocity, and then we just set, where's the projectile gravity? Final velocity, air gravity is 0.66. Yeah, we can't have that. That's the devil's number. We're gonna have to switch that to 0. Unverified field represented. No! Oh, I see what Zophie meant. That since it's technically not something loaded. Okay, what if I file? Wait. I have an idea. Pause. Keep the game paused. Now, poke current time. No! Unlucky. Oh, that looks really cool, actually. Oh, dude, this game with, like, modded space battles and shit in here. Like, imagine this, right? Once the mod tools get a little more put together, and you've got, like, an insane amount of, like, space battles occurring all the time, dude, and, like, a ship is coming by and, like, firing giant plasma mortars down. Oh, that's gonna be crazy, dude. That's gonna be so crazy. Also, apparently you can run Halo script through the console. I didn't know that. Oh, I think I broke the game. Help, turn off the... I gotta crash my game. God damn it. But yeah, apparently you can run Halo script through the console, so that's kind of cool. What'd be a fun, like, test script? I can't really do AI place because I didn't make any squads. At least I don't think it... Oh, wait, maybe I can, actually. Wait, let me look at the squads on this mission. Hold the frick up, dude. We could maybe spawn in some of the, like, the AI squads from the space section. That would be cool. Let's see, that would be under the scenario tag. And then... Make sure the cheat commands are stripped out. I don't know. Oh, no, those are not Halo script, technically. At least, they shouldn't technically run as Halo script. How modified is this really from the reach engine? Seems almost a touch from the like culling and unused assets. Well, I mean, there's a lot of different added features. Like, you can obviously scope with every weapon. And it's more, what else? There's a bunch of assets that have definitely been changed. I don't know the extent of how much has been modified, but, like, the most heavy modification that's immediately apparent is, like, the game doesn't even use render models anymore. There's no models in the game engine. It's been completely stripped out in place of a new tag type called skeletal mesh, which is literally an Unreal Engine type of model. Bro's just flopping around. Oh wait, we gotta poke the scarab gun back in. Hold on. Hold on, this is very important to me. Poke current tag. I don't know, I had to run this last time and it like... Oh wait, wrong one. File, poke current tag. Made it so you can close Baboon and reopen Baboon and still poke. Woo! Woo! I'm gonna restore the leftover jetpack. Yeah, I tried to do that, but I failed. But I think I know how to actually make that stuff work before. I believe one of the reasons I couldn't spawn a lot of stuff in before is because the multiplayer object list didn't have a bunch of stuff in it. In fact, I'm kind of curious to see now. The concussion rifle and DMR, if they're on here, then that's why I was able to spawn them in. We have assault rifle battles. Lied. I don't understand any of this. However, we could be able to spawn in some new stuff. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try something really quickly. I'm so curious. I wanna try spawning in the Spartan laser. Let's do this. Spartan laser. Alright, then we're gonna actually find it, because all the Halo Reach weapons are in here, but they probably just don't have models. Skeletal weapon, Spartan laser. Okay, let me close the game. So now we added the Spartan laser into this multiplayer object type list. I'll save this. Saved successfully. And then I'll swap out temporarily the stanchion with the Spartan laser. Spartan laser. No clue if this will work, but it could.
Let's give it a go.
So technically, also that current poke tag pop-up is slow isn't intended. I just have access to something I'm debugging. Oh!
I just thought your program was bad, Sophie.
Kidding. I'm kidding! Calm down. Calm down. Alright, let's see. Does force spawning the Spartan laser work? You reduced it from 80 seconds to 200 milliseconds? Good God. Okay, wait, can I even spawn in with a Spartan laser? No! Okay, it's dead. Doesn't even matter if you add it as a multiplayer object type. It's simply dead. Feels bad. Feels bad. So admittedly, I'm curious why it's dead. What do its tags look like? It has a skeleton model, physics model, it's got an animation graph, it's got a collision model. Everything about it technically should be valid.
Thank you for the 5, Army of Drakes.
Hey, rejected.
Hello.
I've been working on a project
I
and
bet
it's
you have.
finally done.
Oh.
Check DMs.
Oh? I've seen you in a minute, Army of Drakes. Ooh. Made a Warthog run to showcase Ultimate Forge. You and a bunch of your friends made this? Wait, this looks sick! Dude, we have to play this. What the fuck? You made a full Warthog run on Ultimate Forge, dude? Look how big this shit is. Damn! The interior view of this looks crazy with all the buildings and shit. That's awesome. Holy hell, dude. We have to play this. This is awesome. Bro, actually SSS tier use of Ultimate Forge. Holy shit. The YouTube... Oh, wait, you're right. There's a YouTube link. I'm just blind. Oh. Sorry, hold on. Let me turn this down. So this is what your Warthog run looks like. This is... I gotta add, like, music cubes into Ultimate Forge. That'd be so awesome that you could play music in your maps. Doesn't matter if it won't top your parkour maps. We'll see. Ooh. Oh, I kept meaning to add lights. Oh, you added lights yourself down here. Real. Oh, wait, this is a great use of this geometry, too. Damn, I never even thought about it, but like the ODST streets would make like a top tier Warthog run. This is... Oh, and the AI are running around? Or was that your friends? Oh, it's gotta be your friends, yeah. Dude, that's so cool. Ooh, ooh. Yo, wait, this is so cinematic. Damn. Almost if ODST had a Warthog run. I guess you could count that as a Warthog run, yeah. Oh. Dude, this is so cool. Fair though, Zophie, fair. I didn't really think that it was a Warthog run, but... Oh god, the AIs are fucking you up. This makes me want to, like, make a full-on scripted one. This is so inspiring. Damn, this is sick. The impressive thing here is everyone there... Yeah, everyone being coordinated. I was literally just thinking about that, how hard it is to get everyone so fully coordinated. Under the dead scarab leg. Right by the real scarab. Oh, and the longsword fly overhead. That was clean. There it is. Ooh! Oh, with the buildings coming down, that is fucking awesome. That is fucking awesome. Damn, dude, this is sick! Yeah, into the hangar, baby! Oh, beautiful! Imagine all of that goes perfectly and you don't land in the hangar. That was so fucking cool, dude. That is so sick. Hold on, let me... Absolutely peak cinema. I love this so much. Dude, I cannot believe you did that in Ultimate Forge. Literally, that kind of shit makes me not hate myself for spending as long as I did making a Halo 3 Forge mod. This is why I'm torn on Reach Ultimate Forge or a different map. Like, we could do so much in Reach. Bro, you keep just implying that I'm going to guaranteed work with you on a giant Reach Forge mod. Why? I have no desire to do another Ultimate Forge. I already spent years making one in Halo 3. Stop implying that, please. You're killing me. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I want to make a campaign mod or something. I want cutscenes and story. You will do it. You're probably right. I probably will do it because I can't fucking help it. I have a problem. I'm addicted to making cool, creative mods. But a campaign mod, believe it or not, you will do it. Shut the... This fucking guy, dude. This fucking guy, I swear. Was making me bark out here. Okay, I don't know why we can't spawn in the Spartan laser right now, and honestly, I'm not really pressed about it, so I'll ignore that for now. Let's go back to having the stanchion, because the stanchion, as it turns out, is, as the kids say, epic poggers, and I would like to keep it. Let's save that. We got our stanchion back. We pretty much made the Scarab gun, basically. Free game development? That's true. I'm literally just out here, like, making this shit, and if I'm not streaming it, I'm just like, oh, I'll still do it, and I still do it, and I love it, but oh, it's where your addiction to making Forge mobs. Liz, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Crazy how it took CE to make you mod CE again. Actually, technically, it's Halo Reach. Okay, dude, if it was CE under the hood, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I'd be modding it. If we were doing CE under the hood here, I'd probably just be like pissing and crying. Modding CE is so... it's so... it's not good. It's not good. Is there a way I can set my... Oh, wait, I want to try something. I want to change the sprinting speed really fast. I did a test earlier, but I didn't set it up right. I want to have, like, hyper sprint. Okay, walking speed, sneaking speed, no. Okay, here it is, sprinting speed. I'm going to set my sprinting speed to 1,000. And the startup, the seconds it takes to get to full speed is 0.01. Surely this is fine. I want to feel like Sonic J. Hedgehog when I'm out here. Hello, Austin Powers. Your teeth look wonderfully British today. How dare you? Have I found my mojo yet? Yes, I have found my mojo. It was in the form of coffee. My teeth are lovely, I'll have you know. Where are we going? Oh yeah, oh, I just realized they called the mission boarding action. You guys can't see, but they called it boarding action. I like the second mission being called the most dangerous game. Poking is going to be on Control P for the time being. That works. I like that you're putting a hotkey for it. Send you a new binary soon. Oh, so technical. I would have called it an executable. Alright guys, let's try out Enhanced Sprint. People said that Sprint was gonna break Halo Campaign Evolved. It didn't, so let's do it the right way. Sprinting V2. This shit is ass! That was supposed to be way faster. What? Hold on. Hold the flip up. Sprint. Full speed multiplier is 1,000. Seconds to full speed, 0.01. Seconds to start, 0.01. Decay rate, 0.01. Let's see if we can poke this global tag. Poke current tag. Right now, this is not it. Alright, I need to be going faster than this, dude. I have a need for speed, and this is not giving it to me. Oh my god, dude, I'm CSGO surfing. What? That's crazy. Surfing, bro, I'm surfing. God, the fucking geometry is so lumpy. It's so lumpy! I keep hitting fucking little things. Oh, whatever, dude. I'm just gonna simulate surfing. I'm emulating surfing, dude. Oh, I'm crazy. I'm crazy, bro. To be fair, you are in space, I guess. I need my scarab gun back. Boobine. Boobine. What did I do? I said poke current tag as last time. Then I canceled. Then I poked current tag. Resolving live tag. Validating content update 2 and building a read-only plan. Gosh freaking dang it, dude. This awesome temporary exclusive work in progress build that I was sent doesn't work perfectly right away. This is it, dude. I'm complaining now. I'm gonna start complaining. Subway surfing, hell yeah. I'm so fucking fast, dude. Ah! What is a way? Maybe I could disable friction. We'll just do like an Inferno plus frictionless Halo 2 thing here. That way. Oh wait, I actually know a setting I need to do. I need to do the biped ground fitting and see if I can like edit that so my Spartan sticks to the ground super easily and stops flying off of it. Let's see that. Do we have any ground? That's fine. Where am I? Globals. So we have. Let's actually close the game for the time being, so I won't poke this one. Seconds to start, sure. Seconds to full speed. Looks good. Full speed multiplier. Sprint turn multiplier. I believe. Blah, blah. Nobody cares about any of that. So I think it's going to be in the Spartan biped. I'm going to want to change this. Objects, characters, Spartans. Let's go to the Spartan biped. I believe it's down at the bottom. Ground normal. So this is ground fitting data for getting the feet to touch the ground, I believe. So I don't technically want that. I think it's up here. Clambering physics! Clambering physics! Gamers, we have clambering. I never noticed this. Raycast offset. Raycast distance. Desired destination distance. I don't know how to turn that on. That's useless to me. Maximum slope angle. Okay, wait, let's see. Gravity, climb inflection. Where is there's one that's like ground fitting. Oh my goodness, where is it? Height standing, no. Shoot. Wait, I have an idea. Height crouching. Yeah. What was it before? 0.5. Okay, and then what was the other one? It's uphill velocity scale, reaction time, gravity, not flying physics. I don't need clambering physics. Don't believe it's leaping data. Maybe it is ground fitting data. Foot, turn, blah, blah, pivot. I swear there was one that was like glued to the ground. It was like how glued to the ground you are. Movement gates, no. Maybe it's up here somewhere. Sending a new binary. Oh. Thank you, Zophie. I see you. I appreciate you. I smell you. Oh, dude, I swear there was something for this. Was it? Maybe it's under... No, it wouldn't be under pill shapes. Slope, fall off, cut off, velocity. Yeah, I don't think there's anything for it. Oh, wait. Scale ground adhesion velocity. 100. What Halo game is this? We're playing Halo Campaign Evolved, the newest Halo video game. Just released today on Steam, the store. Look at that. Halo Campaign Evolved, now available. They got the banner and everything. Halo video game. Just came out today. And I'm definitely not modding the ever-loving hell out of it. Just so you know, you can't currently poke anything that's string-related. No! Okay, good to know. What the fuck? What did I do? I've made a terrible error. I'm in the ground now. It didn't let me go. Let me be free. Let me out. No, what have I done, dude? Let me out! I just want to... Wait, maybe if I fly close enough to the ship over here, I might be able to escape. I set the radius to fly the cruiser really, really low. I might... Maybe. Oh. Oh, I forgot I wanted to test Halo script commands. I wanted to... Come on, I'm right there, dude. I'm right there. Let me in. Let me in, please! I'm right here! The ground sucked me in, dude. The ground gave me the... Whatever, dude. The ground suck was too good. Can we poke Drake with the modules? Yeah. You guys already fucking poked me with a stick all day long. I stream it, you're like, I think this guy's freaking bald, dude. Oh, Nubu Bean! Zophie, I smile at you very big, but for a little too long, so it's mildly uncomfortable. Object cannot die, players are on. Oh, that's a good test. That's a good test. Was it HS colon or is it just HS? I saw somebody else running it earlier on it. Well, I guess we'll find out. I'll do some testing where I just blow myself up. Control P is in that. Dark Stew! Thank you for the 3, dude. Appreciate it.
Check hashtag stream chat for the reason I don't have campaign evolved installed.
It's gonna be like Cortana looks like Germa or something. I can already guarantee I know exactly what you're gonna say. Checking stream chat enhance. Looking into the stream chat channel. What is this?
What do you mean you can't concentrate when I'm yelling? Relax!
What is I don't understand what that means. Okay, wait, I gotta test sprint. We gotta make sure enhanced sprint is in. Cortana does not look like Germa. I never said she did. Oh, I'm so... Oh, wait, we gotta try the Halo script. Alright, let's see. So we go, press escape. Halo script. Object. Wait! Does that... Well, that would actually be sick. Wait, what's the shortcut for doing... Object... Oh, yeah, object cannot die. I've never actually used that one. Object cannot die. Player 01. I'm invincible! This is awesome. What would be an... Oh, wait, now... There was one thing I wanted to test. Now, I forgot I had a cool idea for the Halo script. Let me go to the squads. Let's try spawning an AI squad via Halo script. The armor lock one, you want to take shield damage, it's not visual though. Oh, wait, that's so smart. Armor lock shield loop. Okay, I'm gonna remember that one. Can I have $100? Just, can I have $200 for a geek bar? GR space 3 Seraphs. Halo scripts, AI place, GR underscore space 3 underscore Seraphs. Are they here? Where's my Seraphs at? I don't know where they spawn in at, to be totally real with you. I also may have accidentally nuked their spawning data, which I'm just not entirely sure about it. Oh, wait, that's squad groups. Hold on. That's not what I wanted. Squad, blah. Squad SQ space 3 E. Jesus Christ. AI. Oh wait. Halo script AI.
Me when I tried to show RJ I had all the achievements before the official day one and have all the achievements in Sayu and he listens to Shaq's yell in his ears.
Your mom. You're not green, okay? You didn't have all the achievements day one. Actually, technically, Greed was missing a couple of achievements. He didn't have them all. Wait. E11 underscore F underscore ban 5. Did that work? Do we have Banshees? Does AI Place have extra arguments in Reach? They have a new squad system, so I don't know. I've never spawned them before. Let's get in the spirit. It's got boost, so we can go flying real fast. Hello? Couldn't we theoretically make, like, script mods in Lua that run Halo script commands to, like, hijack and run our own map scripts before getting script compiling even working? That'd be kind of sick. Playing Campaign Evolved. Yeah, this is Campaign Evolved. I just have a big modded space map here. I'm trying to spawn AI in. Let me double check, actually. I need to look at the Halo script document for Halo Reach and make sure I'm using the AI place command correctly. Because that works for Halo 3, but we ain't running the Halo 3 engine here. This is that Halo Reach. There's my Halo Reach script doc. So if we want to AI place, I'm sure we could just place the squad. I'm like pretty sure. AI place and then AI squad. Okay, yeah, okay. So it should work. So what'll be another good squad? Looking for Space 3 Harmony. Parent is Space. Okay, so squad Space 3 Harmony. Let's try that. So we do Halo script, AI place, squad Space 3 Harmony. Hello? Oh, I see a Seraph! It's flying around! We did it! We got the AI! Look at him go! Where's he going? Where's he going? Again. Another one. I may have accidentally deleted the relevant data. Is that just a block? I mean, that was an actual AI squad. I force spawned them in using the Halo script command. That's pretty sick. What else do we have? Squad Space 3 Harmony. Where's another space guy? Space 1 E2 back. Space 1 E2 back. Wouldn't back mean they spawn over here? Or is that even the back side of the ship? Maybe that's the back side of the ship. I don't know. I don't see him. I saw the Seraph. He definitely spawned in. Also a very real possibility that I just deleted their pathfinding data without thinking about it because I didn't nuke all the script blocks out of the scenario. Pretty willy-nilly. Which worked, but what else that did, I am not so sure. Well, let's see what else we got here. We got some more squads that we can spawn in. Wait, Squad Seraph Johnson? Yeah, give me that. Give me the Johnson Seraph. My boy. Johnson, where are you? I spawned you in. Johnson? Where is he? This place is so big, I'm legit just never gonna find him. You know what? This calls for flying the Covenant cruiser. Time to fly it. Fly through. Out we go. Johnson, where are you? I know he's around here. Ow! I hit something. Did I squish Johnson? Is he dead? He was like a bug hitting a windshield. Johnson, no! I don't know where he is, man. I spawned him in, allegedly. What else? What other squads can we spawn in? Just run the AI place like a bunch of times. It should spawn several copies. Does AI place spam? Is that spammable? Alright, I spawned 9 billion Johnsons. We'll find him eventually. Wherever that Seraph was. Can you glass my house? I don't want to work tomorrow. I think if I glass your house, you're not working ever again. I would love to do a glassing beam on this thing. That'd be so fun. Where the flip is Johnson? I spawned 100 of him. I don't see him anywhere. I did spawn one AI Seraph and it was flying by, but I have no idea. Wait, what is this one? Oh, this is the Kamikaze Banshees. Space 3 E11B Kamikaze. E11B Kamikaze. Where are they? Where are they? Are they on the other side of the ship, maybe? I don't really remember where that whole event takes place. Possible there's just like a bunch of Johnsons flying out here in the debris field. I've been hanging out by the ship the whole time and I don't know. Oh, I forgot I added boost. I'm so fast now. Whee! Where's Johnson, dude? Where's the kamikaze squad? I don't understand. The vacuum of space killed him? Maybe. Maybe. Wait, I might hear something over here. I swear I just heard a noise over here. Is this my ship? Am I tripping? I swear I heard a noise over here, like an engine sound. It was really quiet though. He's warming up to the idea of Reach Ultimate Forge. Bro, I said nothing. I said literally nothing even close to in relation to that. What? Okay, let's try this one. This one's for co-op, but... Squad Space 2... Oh, Jesus, this is a long one. Squad Space 2... E8... A... Seraph co-op. Now, I know I saw a single Seraph flyby earlier, so I can guarantee this is working. Real question, though, is where the hell are they? Where the frick, dude? Wait, is that a Seraph? What is that down there? It doesn't look like an asteroid. It's kind of shiny. What is that? No, I just... Ow, bitch! What was that? What did I just hit? If I didn't make myself invincible, I would have just died instantly right there. Map bounds, kill barrier. I think that was the hard barrier of the map. Okay, I'm sure there are Seraphs, but I'm probably not the smartest to be flying around a ship that's 2 kilometers long, which may possibly make it a little bit hard to find smaller ships. Entirely possible that flying a smaller ship than 2 kilometers could be the winning move here. Let's land our carrier, or our cruiser. We're landing. Casually landing. Inside. Oh! Oh! Yeah, good enough. It'll do. And I really just want to fly the destroyer now. It would be so cool. I don't know if the engines would even, like, turn on or work. I would probably have to replace... Because I actually noticed, because I swapped out the Space Banshee, part of the Space Banshee for this, when I actually get in this thing and fly it, it causes the Unreal Engine model to actually turn on. Look at that. Okay, notice there's no lights on this thing. See how it's just silver through here? There's no lights whatsoever. But if I get in, look at that, purple lights come on. Then I get out, they turn off. I'm in, they're back on, and then off. So the actual Space Banshee illumination function genuinely enables some of the functions of this model, which is cool. Which kind of makes me want to take like a Pelican or something and swap it out for the destroyer. That'd be sick. Missing string table entry, my favorite Halo vehicle. It's a good one. It's a good one. I also want to, at some point, take this thing and, like, actually put it on the ground, because... Yeah. I still couldn't quite get the longsword working. I think I know. Is that a BFG? It's a space turret from this mission. They're attached to the Prophet's ship here, but I just teleported this one up into the sky. Look at my longsword pelican. My McDonald's longsword shoved directly on it. So cool. But yeah, it's basically an anti-everything gun for the ship. Come in. I didn't realize I could make like a squad of like flood or something, and then I could like position them here around the ship, and then I could just use these Halo scripts to spam activate them. That'd be kind of cool. I think I want to fly the destroyer today, because that just sounds fun. Oh wait, we gotta update Boobine. We gotta, Zophie sent me a new Boobine. New update. Does the destroyer have damage states? I don't know, actually. I haven't checked. We could open F model and find out, though. Dum. In fact, we probably should open F model for the destroyer anyway. New release for PUBG Mobile. Fine, I'll download it. I can't believe your computer just made that noise. Alright, let's load all of our files. What weapons will the destroyer have? I don't really have a lot of great options, to be honest. But we'll see. Maybe I can give it like scorpion cannons. That'd be cool. Oh wait, it has a turret. That's cool. What does the turret look like? Burden of proof turret, static mesh. Oh, it's separated into a bunch of parts. Hold on. Let's just do common. Skeletal mesh. Let's see what this looks like. Hello? That is a line. I see. I don't think that's the right model. Destroyer burden of proof, default mesh, static. Give me the static mesh. I don't want that nanite crap. See how to track object, let's get AI. Oh, wait, you're so smart. You're so smart. Ooh. Okay, so it also has the same issue with, so if I tried to re-import this, I don't think the textures would work right away. I have to fix them up a little bit. But this is the burden of proof. It's a good-ass name for a ship. They cooked on that, man. They cooked on that. Okay, well, cool. We found the actual model. That's good. The detail, though? Oh my god, the detail's crazy. It's actually insane. Oh wait, we have Boobine open. We gotta make our Scarab gun again. Objects, weapons, plasma rifle. Here is my projectile. There it is. Let's swap that one out for the Wraith round. Let's see. Control P. Poking current tags. Poke complete. It was instant. It's beautiful. My Wraith gun is real. Weirdly enough, the projectile swamps don't necessarily seem to, don't seem to do the damage I expect them to, at least not to me. Maybe it's because it's my own projectile. Does damage to other stuff pretty dang good. If I'm not mistaken, that's the plasma rifle impact, right? Maybe due to the material of this. swear the Wraith has like this enormously explosive impact. I don't think this is correct. I feel like it's doing a plasma rifle fizzle. Let me double check. Let me switch it back to the plasma rifle. Poke. Oh, it's so fast. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been doing the plasma rifle impact effect the whole time. Which makes me think the impact effect for whatever projectile is fired from this is the impact effect that you actually get out of it. No! No! So you can edit things live without having to reload the game. Now, Zophie just added the ability to do it, though I don't know if it's out yet properly. Zophie just sent me the EXE because I have just so much hair that Zophie felt inclined to do so. Seizure warning, seizure warning, seizure warning, epilepsy warning. I'm gonna fire the space projectile again. You have been warned. Ow. Oh my eyes, bro. It's actually like overstimulating. My fucking eyeballs are melting out of my head. Ooh, what about the phantom gun, though? Let's try that. Like the little dude. The fucking ASMR tick sounds when it hits something. Oh, dude. Oh, I'm tingling. Oh. What? Well, I'm a little sad. I kind of wanted to see giant explosives come out, but it looks like you actually need a real Wraith in order to make the material effect apply properly. I guess whatever gun you're firing is actually what the material effect is tied to in the Unreal side of things, which is so weird. But okay, sure, yeah, absolutely, sure. That can be how that works. I feel like it would have made so much more sense for them to just assign it to the projectile or something. Why do they assign it to the weapon? But dude, that Halo 1 Wraith sound. Oh, it's such a good sound. Just want to figure out a way around it. You probably already can do it. You just got to go into the... Somebody made like an SDK for the Unreal side of things that could probably already swap that out. I just haven't even toyed with it. I missed the OG Wraith, right? Wait, I need to know if they've changed the Wraith for launch. I need to know. Can I poke the scenario? I'm so curious. Levels. Can I poke the scenario? Whoa. Where is this? Looking for vehicles. Vehicle pallets. Do I even have... The Wraith is loaded. Okay, let me try like swapping something out for the Wraith and then reloading. The second Pelican is now a Wraith. Poke. Tag is not loaded. No! Okay, we gotta restart the game. Dum da 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 dum 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 dum. Also, you can now with Baboon create new tags. They just don't currently have an associated model from the Unreal Engine side of things, but I'm pretty sure I saw somebody earlier in Halo mods figured out how to set it up. I don't think they posted a tutorial or anything. I already technically know how to do it. I just don't know the details on it. I'm pretty sure you just need a Halo mesh synchronization data asset in Unreal Engine. And if you set it up right, it should theoretically work. Not that I messed Unreal Engine, so your guess is as good as mine. Dunno. I've modded other Unreal Engine 5 games a little bit, but I'm not like really familiar with it. So I definitely need. I even had to relearn a lot just to get Halo Campaign Evolved working, because it's an IO store game, or it uses IO store for its like packaging type, and I had never modded a game that used that. All the other games I modded used regular pack files, so that was a whole process just to figure out how to get models in and get my editing kit set up right. Where's the Wraith? There it is. I wanted to see... It's so purple. I didn't realize how purple the Wraith was when I fire it. It opens... Wait, does it... Okay, it does like squeeze down for a brief moment. See, that's the explosion that we're supposed to be seeing here. That big blue explosion. That's the proper impact effect. Oh my god, the chromatic aberration is so insane. I need to go download the mod that turns chromatic aberration off, dude. Jesus. Oh! What was that? That wasn't a direct hit. It was close. I think my only complaint with the Wraith is that the projectile has like a smoky trail. Like it feels a little odd for a Wraith projectile. Die. Oh! I do love those gooey, gushing plasma effects when things blow up. Infinite had that a lot too. I've always liked that. Bro, it literally, like, the effect, at least on my, I think I'm on like low or medium settings. When I boost with the chromatic aberration and everything that goes on my screen effect, it literally looks like data moshing on my screen. Look at this. Let me go full screen for this. Look at this data moshing. The fucking Wraith looks like it's melting, dude. Hang on, guys. Let me take 5 tabs of fucking acid real quick. Oh! The turret explode. It looks like super low bit, right? It does. Oh! Bro, wait. Look at that scene from the new Star Wars when they like went hyperspeed and then like nuked the ships. Hyperspeed, go. Wow. A bit excessive. It's a bit excessive. That's all. I can't lie. I love a lot of things about Campaign Evolved, but I'm not gonna not be a wiener and not criticize things that look excessive, and that is excessive. Damn, bro, how many panel pieces does this have? Oh, look how many panels I can shoot off. That's actually crazy. Is that all in the? Does the reach side of things have that too? Like shit, man. That's nuts. Damn, dude. Stuff breaks off like a crazy amount. I remember when I was playing through the campaign run, I did get the top to completely blow off. I had damaged the enemy's Wraith so much. Oh my god. Who did that? Anyway. River 3 finally learned destruction? Oh yeah, dude. I mean, most of the pitfalls that and the complaints that people had about Infinite, this game is fixed. It's pretty sick, dude. A lot of people are complaining about so many little things, but honestly, they've been pretty... Like, this game is knocking it out of the park in a hell of a lot of ways. It's pretty sick, dude. It's pretty cool. Most of the people who are not like hyper Halo fans who my take is that if you're not like a hyper Halo fan where like you know every little detail about the game franchise, this is a pretty good game. It's a pretty good Halo game. It's fun. It feels right. But if you're like a hyper Halo fan and then you see the new model of like the fucking cruiser and you're like, technically in the books, the CCS class, they can't actually change the model for that. It has a very particular design and like who cares, dude? Yeah, pretty good game. All right, let's see We do have a flyable cruiser, that's fun. I'm trying to think if I can't really fix the longsword, I don't think. That was an idea I had, like, experimentally that I could use to fix the longsword's, textures, because I may have just gotten them backwards. You probably need the AI. The elites are dumb as hell, the Fledges isn't aggressive. Yeah, the AI could definitely use some tweaks. On Heroic, when I was doing 4-player co-op, I didn't really have too much trouble, but sometimes the AI just felt like their brains turned off randomly, or... I definitely felt the Flood's aggression a decent amount, at least with the tanks. I wish they could have jumped, but the tanks were scary as fuck on Heroic, even with 4 people. I've been playing Halo since before, and I could read now. I have the actually the Pelican C has a double rail nozzle engine problem. Yeah, and it's like... If you're so deep in Halo, that stuff matters to you, but like, if you take a step back, it's like, does that actually matter? No, not at all. Because the fact is that most of the designs and things that are now in like the Halo universe lore, were never supposed to be in the lore. The designers of the games, because Halo was once only a game franchise, right? Where the books were just extra. They would just redesign the ships and stuff. Because they were just experimenting with a new art style between like Halo 1 to Halo 2 to 3 to Reach, and the ships would change. And then some guy comes in later and decides to explain why they look different rather than just being like, hey, the artists just wanted a new vision for this. Now it's like, the fucking Skringle pattern grown in a Covenant fucking factory with nano machines doesn't have the extra bits on there that was created in this year of this on the Covenant calendar. It's like, no, dude. Halo's a video game made by human beings in the real world, and they thought it would look cool if they changed the design. Fine, it doesn't need to be fucking lore-friendly. But the Glup Shitto class assault carrier, I know, dude. It is literally lore slop, bro. People in the Halo community have had no games to really give a shit about for so long that the community has delved so deep into lore slop now. It's awful. The cruiser looks like a purple tinted potato. It's silver! It's silver like the Halo 2 style ones. It's silver! Is that the Cortana's feet destroyer? God, I wish. Oh! Right, let's see. What do we want to do next? I do really want to try grabbing the destroyer, but I haven't even figured out how to fix the longsword's fucking skrinky dinkies yet. Longsword's a little scuffed. Let me pop up an Unreal Engine. Let me see if I can fix the longswords. The longsword's thingy dingy. I really want to fly the new longsword. The thing is, the lore in Halo 1 2, the longer is a bomber. Yeah, I mean, technically, but if you want to get, like, really, really technical, the longsword has been way smaller ever since Halo 3. You barely see it in Halo 2, but it's basically using the Halo 1 model. But in Halo 3, it gets way smaller, and you get to see it on the mission, the Ark, when it crashes, and it's the size of the one here, and it doesn't have the bomber-style cockpit anymore, and it's the same type of model in Reach to be a fighter as well. It's a fighter bomber, yeah. So the one here, the longsword here in the game, is basically the more modern longsword. They just finally committed to it actually being like... They basically made the cockpit make sense. The longsword in 3 and Reach was really small. Thank you for the 2 turbo!
Hold on, I am using the term lore slop.
Yeah.
Call my homeboy Slopenheimer the way he give this bomb head.
Thank you for the 2 turbo. Yeah, lore slop is a good word. I'm not the one who created the term lore slop, but I love it. Like, extra lore for the sake of lore, without care for the real story. Halo 3 longsword doesn't have an overall cockpit. Yeah, I know, but like scale-wise, the windows on the Halo 3 one don't even make sense, and they kept it in Reach and forever after. So my thinking is they basically were like, okay, the longsword doesn't really make sense at this scale. We should probably just design it to actually make sense at this size, which is kind of what happened with it. The lore sloppy pattern assault carrier, CCS carrier class carrier. Yeah. Let me see this, hold on. Okay, sorry, I was just reading what they're talking about in the Halo Mods Discord. Those guys are working in there so goddamn fast, dude. I'm like, I want to stay on top of it so I can keep making cool mods and be able to successfully utilize all the amazing advancements and discoveries people are making. But, bro, there's like 10 people in there working on like 10 different things, and it's insane, bro. It's insane. Ugh. So hard to keep up with. Okay, so we have these longsword textures here that I imported a little while ago. But I actually have to get rid of these real quick. Goodbye. And I need to... I think I need to re-import them with the new tool that... what's his face made? Fuck, I totally forgot his name, but he made this awesome tool called the Cooked VT Importer for your fucking... I don't... It's funny because it's called the Cooked VT Importer, which is like... Is the poking build public? Yeah, it's public now. Meteorite... Wait, that's for Unreal. I needed it from F model. Exports, Meteorite content. Thank you for the 3 Dark Steel. Appreciate it, man.
Gasp, you disagree with the CE longsword size? You think Halo ship scaling is a meme? He hates the story and thinks 343 is good.
Listen, first of all, actually, they're Halo Studios now. Okay, it's different, maybe, possibly. Secondly, a point that is valid. Think about that one, buddy. Think about that one next time you want to frick with me, man. Where's the T-longsword? Okay. So the last time I did it top to bottom, it straight up just didn't change anything at all and just didn't fix the longsword at all. So I'm going to try it the other way now. There it is. Wowzers. Well, I'm trying to see if I can get the longsword working, but its textures are hilariously fucked at the moment. This should be good now. Let me try baking it. I tried to use the fixed virtual texture importer, which did not work the first time for whatever reason. I think it exploded and died. Okay, we're importing. We're going to hear the very fun full volume Unreal Engine packaging noises now, which make my ears bleed, so enjoy that. Very fun. Very, very fun. Okay, we got that. So where is this? That's my Halo folder. I need my Unreal Engine folder so that I can grab these exported mods when it's done in a second. So that's my Halo project, Windows, Meteorite. Okay, here's all my modded packs. Need a mod that adds in ODSTs to Truth and Reconciliation. That'd be cool. I don't know, we don't have a full ODST, right? The game only has that one ODST girl who only just has bits and pieces of the armor. We probably get an infinite... You know, we could get ODSTs in pretty easily, actually, because we could just grab, like, some... Because, well, Infinite doesn't have ODSTs, but it has pretty good ODST armors that would work pretty well. They would need to be baked down, and it would be like a trillion materials, but... If I'm correct, I did 6.7, 6.7, and 6.8, 6.8. Epic style. Okay, so we'll put these in the mods folder. Wait, I don't even think I have the longsword textures in here, do I? So, the 6.7 mod is the longsword. We'll call it Longsword P. And this one is the textures, which we'll call Longsword Tex P. Wow. How do I do it? Alright, let's see if this fixed it at all. Someone did a kit bash of one in the archive. Oh, sick! Hell yeah, that would be so flawless for this. You would probably still have to bake it out to PBR-style textures so that it matches the regular Unreal format, because Infinite uses that fuck-ass texture type where, like, everything is fucking dynamically created in the materials and shaders in real time rather than just being a fixed material for whatever reason, which honestly was cool because you could do a lot with it, but reporting, it makes me want to die! Alright, let's see if the longsword... Infinite's shader tech is really cool. No, it's so cool. It's just ass if you're trying to export models, which is not a priority at all for anyone who worked on Infinite. The shaders are really cool, but goddamn. Bro! I have tried to fix these fucking materials like 20 times now. The longsword refuses to work. I used the VT importer. I overwrote the textures. Still nothing. Ah! I want to cool longsword, man. Look how nice this model is, dude. Look at those engines. Hands. It looks so damn good. Why is it glued to a pelican? It's a feature. It's a feature. Actually, this is like some Animal Planet shit. I probably shouldn't be showing this on stream right now, but, you know, it is what it is. Is it because it's attached to the pelican? No. It's supposed to have its own material. Actually, technically, the material is working. The longsword does have this decal on it, but the way the textures are applied with like the different UVs and stuff is incorrect. Is a flyable pelican mod possible? Oh yeah, this pelican's already flyable. I did stick a scuffed longsword. I glued it to it. But yeah, I already have a drivable pelican. I love flying this thing. The first thing, my goal when I very first finished the game was I need to figure out how to mod a flyable pelican one way or another. And it worked. My longsword, however, is not working. Feels bad. Wait, it almost looks right in the shadows. But it is not. God damn it, dude. We got the fucking McDonald's longsword. Oh! Awesome. Ultra HD landing gear. We probably could see if we can get the animations for the Pelican landing gear to work. I just can't get these damn UV UDIM tiles, the virtual textures as they're called, in Unreal to work right. I've been trying so hard to get them to work, and they just absolutely refuse. I even downloaded the special tool, reconverted the textures to support the scuffed F model export, and nothing, man. Unlucky. I think it might be something else, because I'm pretty sure I'm doing this right. It's not particularly complex. This kind of stuff, hardly the hardest thing I've done. Oh well. I kind of want to add the grave mine in. There's a proto grave mine that comes out of Keys's world back. I low-key want to model or mod it in as an object and spawn it. Makes the flood reveal room match the cutscene because as soon as the cutscene is over, all the bodies vanish. Oh, I didn't even notice. What would be another fun mod to work on? We did get the Scarab Gun-esque sort of semi-working. I would love to more cleanly, though, get it working with like better effects and stuff. Ideally, even getting it to... Wait, tag is not loaded. Yes, it is. Oh, because I closed the game. I broke it. Ah. Me boobine. Tags folder. Is it loading? Oh, it's loading. Mod himself out of prison. Goddamn right. Coming quietly, we'll do this the old-fashioned Western way. Partner, you don't know nothing about me or what I'm capable of. I'm so fast and strong. I'm so fast and I am so strong. You don't flippin' want to mess with me, partner. I'm very scary. Have you met my OC, Darkfire Ravenstorm? He will come out of me when I get mad, and trust me when I say you don't want to see that. He has his own DeviantArt page and everything. You should be scared. There's my Scarab Gun. I want to die after that. The worst part is I'm just describing real things real people say. How does that make you feel? Poke. What we got? Yeah! This is what mods are all about, baby. Yeah! When you say shit ironically enough, you're just saying it. Can't argue with that. Does the Seraph use reach animations? No, it's got new animations, actually. I would argue they are probably worse than the Reach animations. I think, like, in a purely subjective way, I definitely prefer the Reach Seraph, but it is very cool to see a new Seraph nonetheless. Blew up that pelican. I'm so strong. Let's find some new models. Burden of Proof is cool, but I think it's going to have the exact same issue that that the longsword has. I might just try it anyway to, like, put it in the game. But for whatever reason, dude, these materials, they just don't work. So there it is. For the most part, it looks cool, but it's definitely using the decal thing again for the main texture for some goddamn reason. Let's save the model out so we can get our own Burden of Proof. Didn't you want to see if there was a destroyed model in turrets for it? Oh yeah, I was looking for it. I don't think there is, though, because if we look at the mesh, I mean, we have, what, nanite, hull assets, detail, engine, light, Mac, and shell. Let's wait for this to finish exporting, and then I'll open it. But I don't think it's a destroyed model, at least not in its main folder here. Never liked any Wraith design in the past, but this one is so cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know if it's my favorite or not, but it's pretty much up there. I think my favorite design is probably the classic CE one. It looks very different from the others. Can you delete the decal? The problem isn't that I can delete the decal. Well, I guess technically I could, but it's just the textures aren't, the UVs aren't accepting the textures correctly. Basically, F-Model has this thing, which is this program you use to extract models from Unreal Engine games. When you extract a model, and if it uses, like, a special type of, like, UV, you can literally see it doesn't read it right. F-Model, like, actually just does not read the files and the way that it renders textures right. Like, the UVs are correct, I think, but when you... Actually, I just don't know anymore, because somebody said they fixed this, and I ran their fix, and it still didn't work. It's probably a skill issue on my part, admittedly. Who would win in a twerk off, butt naked and covered in oil? Lord Hood or Sergeant Johnson? Definitely Sergeant Johnson. I feel like that goes without saying. You don't even. Why'd you even have to ask that? Like, the answer was self-evident there. Guys, I found the ridge dirt 2D texture. Just waiting for this model to export, guys. There's probably like 5 billion triangles. Shout out Nanite. Like the Halo 5 Wraith, I think it's disliked over detailing the shape was cool. No, I feel that way about a lot of Halo 5 stuff, actually. Like, I really don't like Halo 5's art style at all from, like, a Halo perspective, but if you just, like, cut away the fact that it's a Halo game and look at everything objectively, Halo 5's designs are fucking amazingly good, dude. Like, so damn good. It's just, the problem is it's Halo, so it's weird. Any day now. I'm just trying to export a single ship. It's fine, really. It's tropical. Got some palm trees. Those are some nice palm trees. I wonder where those are used. Tropical part. Garden lawn. Movies. Oh! Storymatics. Background stuff. Well, those are already exposed as MP4s. Halo 5 graphically still looks good, better than Infinite. I would say, like, the Sang Helios Desert area on Halo 5 is, like, some of the best looking game graphics I can think of in recent memory. It's really good. Like, really, really good. Bro. Halo 5 Ghost and Banshee cannot be forgiven. The Spirit was cool. Yeah, the Spirit looks really cool. I actually really like the Halo 5 Phantom. Again, when you put them side by side with the other Halo art style, it makes me want to scream and cry and piss myself. But, like, objectively, they look really cool. They're, like, excellently artistically done designs. They're super good. It's awesome. What's happening here? Am I importing the right file type? Import PSX. Oh, I was not. Okay, what we're doing is we're going to now import the Burden of Truth. Should be here. UNSC Fleet. Burden of Proof. PSKX. do it. For the bug light? No, I like the original designs more, but the execution of the bug ones was really good. Yandere toothbrush type file is crazy. But you're not wrong necessarily. I mean... It is a total of 1 million vertices for this model. Thank you for the 2, Adam!
I've said it before and I'll say it again. 4 and 5 aren't bad games, they just aren't good Halo games.
True. Well, I mean, if you look at, like, 5's campaign story, that was kind of just objectively bad. But, no, it was fun, though. It was fun. I mean, also, it did have the problem of just, like, redoing the same boss fight over and over also. But, I don't know, graphically, they're impressive. Very impressive. And art style-wise, again, if you just don't think about the fact that it's Halo, the art style is amazing. No more Truth to Prophet and have him lift his burden. Well, there's no Prophet model in the game. There's also no Cortana model in the game. Both the Prophet and Cortana only are seen in cutscenes. There's no Cortana or Prophet anywhere in the game's files. It's kind of weird. I never really thought about it when I was playing. I just assumed they would be one of the many characters in the game. But no. We do have a lot of characters in here. In fact, one that I really want to import in a second is the keys. If you go into the Flood folder and you find Flood keys here, there's a common skeleton Flood keys. Does this have the model? No, not that one. Hold on. Not skeleton. Let's see, mesh. Again, like most of the other assets that use virtual textures, aka UDIM, it's fucked up, but this is the proto grave mine that's growing out of Flood keys. It's so fucking cool, dude. Ah! Even got like a spine and everything. The textures are fucked up in here. I keep saying that, but they are. But in-game, the proto grave mine is like really clear to see. It's awesome, dude. What a cool detail for them to add. I really love that. This is the kind of detail that I feel like it's so subtle, most people are never going to notice it, but it adds so much if you do. Really sick. Because Keys' head is right here in the back. Like, Keys would be in this little hole in the back. He's probably got a separate model for his face and body, so it's that little hole right there. But then you look at the back, and growing out is the fucking proto Gravemine's body. I love it. I'm sad I missed it. I did too. To be fair, like, you would have to walk all the way behind him, and your whole thing, your objective turns you around the other way immediately. But it's super sick. What I want to do is, like, take this and use this proto Gravemine model to, like, rig it up or something. You missed the turret on the side of the ship? I mean, there is a separate turret model, if that's true. Well, at the very least, I suppose we could just try to get this model in the game. See if we can get any luck there. I don't know. I don't really want to replace the Pelican. I like having a flyable Pelican, but I think the best move would probably be to replace the Pelican with the Destroyer onto the Pelican. I kind of want to try that. Maybe replace, like, the main Pelican hull or interior or something. We could definitely give that a go. But for that, we definitely need to decide the origin point of this object. I think where it turns should probably be, like, roughly the center here, because this red line is basically going to determine the center point of this thing. So I would say that's a pretty good spot for it to turn. I mean, technically it would make more sense if it turned from the back, because that's where the thrusters are, but logically, where they point the cameras and everything would probably be better around there. Maybe a little bit behind that, like there, would probably be good. I think that's pretty good. Can you shade flat real quick so I can see the polys? I mean, it's mostly shaded flat already. I can go into edit mode for you so you can see everything. Look at those engines, bro. Actually, compared to some of the other assets in this game, the Destroyer is not that bad. It is a million triangles, so it's, you know, there's that. But some of the other stuff, dude, is crazy dense, even in comparison to this. Damn, that's clean. I know whoever worked on this killed it. This is a clean-ass mesh. Bet a lot of it comes down to these damn pipes. Anyway, pretty cool. Good luck with the replacing assets is going to implode your game. I've already done it. Already done it. It works. With how insanely detailed they are. No, it does. My PC is just like... But I think I'll replace the Pelican base mesh with this one temporarily. I believe I already have the flood key, so we can mess with that later. Before that, though, I gotta make sure I have the Destroyer's textures. Not the turret. Where is it? Common, no, default, textures. So we gotta save this texture out. And then this one too. And we'll go grab those later. But it's because it uses UDIM, or virtual textures, that it seems to have a lot of trouble, like, rendering correctly in-game. If I can figure it out for the Destroyer, then it'll work on the Longsword too. I'll be able to have both of them. So it's not possible to replace, like, the Elite? No, you could. The thing is, you can replace any model with anything else. Just keep the same skeleton structure in your Golden. People have already been doing it. I think the harder problem was actually materials. Doing custom materials is super tough. Okay, we'll get the Destroyer in really quickly. I'm gonna very quickly go run and use a restroom. Coffee's blowing up my bladder, so give me, like, 1 minute. I'll be right back. It's time. It's time! Yeah, I think one of the things we might do today, if we can, I want to put, like, Shrek in the game, dude. I want to do that. It would be absolutely peak. Alright, well anyway, we have this model, it's good, so I'm gonna go grab the Pelican that we're gonna override it with. Which one is it gonna... Is it just Human Pelican? I know there's some other ones, but we'll see. We have Common, Default, blah blah blah. Pelican, I think it might be under Nanite, right? Pelican, Common, no. Pelican, Default, Mesh, Nanite. And then Cargo Arm A, who cares? How did I do it before? I just pointed it at the materials and it seemed to work. Going to the inevitable CJ and Thomas the Tank Engine mods. Okay, CJ's already in. Somebody already made a playable CJ. That one's done. It's on Nexus already. But I wanted to replace the Spirit dropship with Thomas the Tank Engine with like 2 big arms coming out. And then the enemies just kind of like jump off of it. Okay, Pelican Backwing. And where's the hull? It's got to be called hull, right? Pelican. Hull? Is this it? Oh yeah, there we go. Look, even the Pelican does it, bro. It's got the fucking... The materials are so messed up on it, dude. Are you kidding me? Why is F-Model like this, bro? The bass boosted music be playing automatically? No, I was trying to figure out how to do that, but that should be relatively easy. so annoying, bro. Why is F model sucky when it comes to these assets? Anyway, export, save model. That'll take like a billion years too. The texture system is different in UE. No, the texture system makes perfect sense. It works fine. It's just the thing we use to extract stuff. F model, I guess, doesn't correctly work with the way that Halo devs did stuff. Halo devs use like some pretty normal industry standard stuff to like pack their UVs. It was really nothing crazy, but this program fucks it up. As you can see, every time I open the Pelican or any other asset, it's totally screwed up. It is what it is. While that exports, let's make ourselves a new file. So we already have this guy saved properly. Let's do file new, set our blender scale, and I'm going to go ahead and import new file. We're going to look for where the Pelican's going to go. Excuse me. So the Pelican's going to extract to this folder when it's done in F model, which it's still extracting because it's an enormous file. Is UV thing caused with rectangle textures? No, not that. It literally just has to do with the way F model views and handles applying textures. I don't know the specifics of it, but I could explain it and show it, but it's not that interesting. Basically, the textures themselves are like off the normal texture grid using something that most people know as UDIM. They call it virtual textures in Unreal Engine, and it lets you like stack other textures in unique ways off the normal texture grid, and it just kind of like saves resources and stuff, and then F model just is not programmed to handle that at all. Still exporting. Still going. I'm gonna see if anyone's had trouble with this. I'm Googling this. I'm Googling this. I thought it might be something like this, but I couldn't find the answer myself. Not that. What would it be? No, that's the ship. Don't need the giant ship. Ghost, longsword. I don't think it's importing the UVs correctly. Oh! Thank you for the huge 20, Demon! Thank you very much,
so I
man!
saw someone point out something about Halo that I can't unsee.
Alright.
All of the parts of the game that are on Earth take place in Mombasa/New Mombasa,
True.
which is where. Then why is Sergeant Johnson the only black guy?
Wait, is he really? Nah, there's no way. I don't... Unless gentrification just got taken to a whole new level in the Halo universe. There's gotta be other fucking black dudes and ladies in Halo. Unless I'm just, like, completely misremembering. There's only 2 UV channels. That's not right. There should be 3. Dum-da-dum. Oh, black guys in the Bible. Is that true, too? Wait, what? I didn't read that book. I don't know. Da-dum-da-dum.
The corrupt cop from Halo ODST is black.
Thank you for the 2. Wait. Is he? Doesn't he have a visor on? Can you even tell? I thought he was a white dude. Who cares? Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum-dum-dum. Okay, I think what this actually is not so much an issue with the textures, but actually an issue with, holy 50 megabyte model. Thank you for the 3 Dark Steel! Oh, damn, look at this.
Yeah, it's
100,000.
stated in game, you all missed it. The Australians and the Spanish took over the world, and now run the UNSC. Duh.
No, the Australians are running the world? Fuck! Tragic. Alright, guys. Calm down. I don't want to hear about political thoughts and ideas. Calm down. Let's change topics before people start talking about current politics and I try to fucking end it all. Right, let's append in our giant destroyer and we'll replace the Pelican's main hull object with it for now. Should be pretty straightforward. Oh, I forgot to import this at. Alright, blender scale. Fuck. That's not what I meant to do. Again, blender scale. Import the Pelican at 0.01 scale. I was really getting ahead of myself there. Alright, now we're good. He's laughing because Johnson is just so Johnson. Dude, I wish they gave him his cigar, man. Somebody pointed out that he didn't have his cigar, and I didn't even think about it, but they're so right. He should have it, dude. He should have it. Iconic, man. Even better, give him a geek bar, bro. Where's my Johnson with a geek bar? Thank you for the 2 turbo.
The Halo 3 pilot is black if you overload the map and make his helmet disappear.
Oh.
Sergeant Duval from literally the last section of Exodus is black. Miranda Keys from the Halo TV show is black.
I mean, I think those are all true statements. All right. I'm unsure of why that is relevant or important in any way, shape, or form, but I believe those are probably all true statements. Thank you for the 5, Demon.
I'll give you 200 right now if you can guess my favorite character in cartoons.
It's Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls. Mojo Jojo. Thank you for the 3 Dark Steel.
Campaign Evolved was made by a bunch of zoomies.
Was it?
Keys doesn't have his pipe,
Oh,
and Johnson
true.
doesn't have his cigar. I bet they do Zines and Ons. SMHMH.
Nope, it's not.
Can I borrow $200 for a geek bar?
Thanks, Sergeant Johnson, for the 2. Sergeant Major Avery Johnson. Can I borrow $200 for a geek bar? Dude, oh my god, wait, that's a mod I want to make. Is Uncle Ruckus? Oh! Damn it, I should have guessed. I should have guessed that you were... Boondocks is so funny, dude. I should have guessed that. Actually, I don't think I would have guessed that out of you in particular. There's a lot of other people who make references to the show in the chat, but I don't think I would have guessed that was your favorite character. Some other people, sure. That's a hard one to guess. Modding Keys, Pipe, and Johnson's cigar. Well, it wouldn't matter for the cutscenes. The cutscenes are all just pre-rendered MP4 files, so I wouldn't be able to mod it there where they would show up the most. Dude, no, I really want to add a geek bar to, like, just, like, shove the model onto people's faces. That'd be so funny, dude. Can you afford the geek bar? I could. It actually would not be hard. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe replace, like... I was thinking I wanted to do, like, a mod where I replace some of the voices of, like, one of the characters with a guy who's just like, hello. Or I want to do a Reddit mod where he's like, oh, hello there. And just had this, like, obnoxious-ass, fucking, like, pretentious Discord mod voice. Or, like, Captain Keys is like, sorry, son, I don't think I could keep it loaded, but you're gonna have to find ammo as you go. Oh, I think that would be so peak, dude. Absolutely S-tier mod. Am I exporting PSK? Are you? Oh, so from F-Model, it comes out of PSKX, and there's a plugin you can use to import it into Blender. Put in Green Knight again. And then when I export, you can do FBX. Somebody recommended to export in GLTF format, though, instead of FBX. Not GLTF. Where is it? I've never used the format before now, but I've seen it a bajillion times. It is GLTF, right? Am I being dumb? Oh, yeah, GLTF, and then GLTF separate. Make sure the UV data is good. UVs, yes, all checked. Export that. The Scarab from Reach on Hill. I'm gonna put the Scarab from Fireteam Raven in, because it's like a super HD version. I just need to make sure I can get these damn UVs working. The Scarab would be fine to import for that, because it didn't have issues. Even when we did import, or when I imported the Cruiser, that was easy, because they didn't have any weird UV shenanigans going on. But as you can see here, when I do the Cruiser, the UVs are like kind of separate and off the main UV square. Like this is the, wait, where is it? There's a UV square boundary like over here. So this is the normal UV area. Like this is the top right corner of it. And if I zoom out, you can see there's a bunch of other UVs. There's like 5 other different UV maps on there, or like areas, plus another extra UV on top of that one. And the game doesn't know what the fuck to do with that, or like F-Model doesn't, but we'll see if we can make it work anyway. The Reach team gave their all cutscenes, or scenes are rendered in game. It's sad that they continue to use the Reach engine to this day. And I was really hoping they were going to do in-game cutscenes. I feel like they really could have done the in-game cutscenes, though maybe it was something like it was just easier to do it that way for them, because I feel like, I'm pretty sure for this game they were on kind of a time crunch. It kind of seemed that way. I couldn't say with any certainty if that's true, but it seemed that way for sure. Okay, it's time to put our gigantic ship in over the Pelican, which the model for the Pelican is where we need to put it. It is Content Vehicles Human Pelican Default Mesh. Content Vehicles, let's go here. Vehicles, Human, new folder, Pelican. New folder. Defaults. New folder! Am I blind? I'm blind, aren't I? New folder. Mesh. That's right, right? Default mesh. Oh, there's a capital M in mesh. It's over, dude. And then there's a folder called Nanite, and that's where this model is located. So, what we get to do is take that, which is going to be under models, Pelican Hull, default GLTF. Shove that in here. Let me see if there's anything unique I need to do for the UVs. Static mesh upon import. Do I need to generate? No, I don't think I need to generate light map UVs or anything. User converted to 16 by legacy default running process. I don't think any of this is necessarily important. Should be a static mesh. And then I don't think this is necessarily important. Let's just import it. Thank you for the 5 demon. Appreciate it, man.
I'm surprised you haven't put an eye of your Spartan doing an animation in any of your mods as an Easter egg.
Well, see, now that's a good idea, though. That's actually a really good idea. No, true, I haven't, though. I should. Have him doing a little dance. I gotta rig up the little animated dance that like goofy ass version of Toothless does. You know what I'm talking about? Little dancing Toothless. I'll do that. Hide him outside the map on permafrost. We'll go so hard. It'll be so badass. Okay, we got our gigantic ship in. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love it. Look at our destroyer. God, I love Unreal Engine's default graphical settings, man. Thank you for the 2, Adam!
I tried CE and while it's mostly visually stunning, the gameplay felt like an oddly desensitized version of Reach with retarded AI. Cortana is also jarring, she's strangely calm, almost happy and disconnected from the situation.
She does sound happier, yeah, I noticed that too.
Twice now.
Hey, fair enough. It's not for you. It's not for you. I've been having a pretty good time with it. It's not perfect by any means.
Sitting at a desk making the mod.
Thank you for the 2. Oh, wait, that's a good idea. I'll just like, oh, you're giving me some good ideas. I wish I was modding 3 right now. I would totally do that. Dude, I'm just so happy. Side note, I'm 28 years old. I went to a psychiatrist yesterday, and I was like, hey, I think I have ADHD. Here's why. And they were like, holy fuck, do you have ADHD? So I'm gonna get medicated pretty soon and actually be able to lock in every day and not have to rely on pure obsessive novelty for things anymore. Big. It's big. Punk. Old. True. Not wrong. I'm fucking old, man. Where is the... Am I Where is the... Oh, UNSC Fleet Destroyer. Okay, I found it. Good God, man. That was way too hard. Default materials. Okay, and then all the materials are in here. You're gonna take the meds. My wife has severe ADHD. She always forgets the meds. I feel like it's... I don't know. We'll see. I should be fine. It should be fine. I am very forgetful, though. That's like one of the key awful things that I have. So hopefully I remember. Okay, let's see, though. We gotta put these materials in... Next to Pelican, it's UNSC Fleet Destroyer _ BOP. Human, the new folder, UNSC Fleet Destroyer BOP. Burden of proof. Equals human, UNSC Fleet, and then it's default materials. Okay, then we need to shove all of the materials that we got from the import of the mesh into there. So that'll get now pointed to there. And then lastly, we need to do the textures folder where we're actually going to import the textures. Thank you for the 2, Adam!
The new bald.
Oof.
Is also 28.
Okay, that makes me feel a little better. At least we're even. Okay, now we need a textures folder. Wait, is it material or materials? Actually called materials this time. Sometimes they call it materials, sometimes they call it materials. It fucks me up, man. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna first import this without setting up the materials, and it's probably gonna blow up right away, but you know, whatever. I'm gonna put a new asset label in here so it actually works right. Copy that, bring it into here. Call this one label destroyer. We'll give it the number. We're gonna be brave. We're gonna do 69. No, I'm gonna do 42.
How come sometimes the stream gets labeled as a YouTube featured stream? Does that mean you special or you pay big monies for that?
I have no idea what that is. Thank you for the 420 though. Welcome to content. Yeah, I've got no clue what that even is, to be honest. YouTube featured stream.
I'll be 29 next month. Either way, on my way to go play Paul World on my phone, cause Nvidia Plus is funny.
That's cool that you can play it on your phone. Dude, I've been so obsessed with Power World. I want to play some more tonight. I've been having so much fun. I'm level like 65 or something. I've been having so much fun with Power World. I know that there's this quest I have that should get me to like a legendary pal, and I think it's like level 70. I'm trying to get there, man. It's so addicting. It's so damn addicting. All right, let's build. I think we're good to build the files out for this now. Power World is so much fun, man. I don't know what the older versions were like, but the current, like, finished version is phenomenally good. Let's delete all of our main ones here. What is this? Let's delete all that. Wait a minute, Demon, you're gonna be 29 next month? Bro, you're so old, bro. You're so old, dude. Ew. He's so old, bro. I'm only 28, bro. I was turning 29 soon. Ew, dude. Old. Oh, why is the Unreal Engine thing so goddamn loud? Okay, 4200. That's our mod. Throw that in there. Now our Pelican is going to be the Destroyer. However, the Pelican is also going... The Destroyer is probably going to have super fucked up textures. Right? Pretty sure it just will. Said Twink Death is at 30. Twinks were never sustainable.
Oh, I break Paul World. I'm on a server that has global Paul box disabled, and I still caught a level 70 jet dragon at level 26.
Ow.
Get on my level.
How many spheres do you have to throw? I haven't even seen a jet dragon. I've heard of it. I know it's a fast pal. That's all I know. I think somebody said it's like the fastest flying mount in the game. That's literally all I know about it.
Let's go. Let's see.
Or, well, not see, I guess, because I won't be able to see. Oh, wait a minute. That was two separate words, guys. It was not followed by the word see, for the record. Oh, look at that. It didn't work because I forgot to rename the pack file to be destroyer_p. Okay, let's try that again.
Let's go again.
Cancelled. It's over, dude. It's over. My whole career. Let me in! I already know the textures are going to be fucked up because F model sucks weenies. Or something. I don't know. I need to get Unreal Engine to recognize the virtual textures correctly, and it doesn't seem to give a shit at all. Hello, what did I miss? I'm turning the Pelican into a flyable destroyer. If I don't crash. Wait! I think it actually worked! Oh, shit! It looks so cool! The textures didn't fuck up like the longsword did! W! I won't be able to see anything at all, but it worked! Huge! I don't think the engines are on, but I never really was going to be able to get that to work anyway. But hell yeah, dude. This is fucking peak. I wonder if I could use the new Baboon update. I wonder if I could poke a camera tag onto it. Like, because I made a custom camera track for the cruiser. So maybe I could use that here. Let's try poking it. I have no idea if that'll actually work or update in real time, but shoot, we could sure try it. Fire the main cannon. I could add, like, At least a scorpion cannon or something to it, maybe. Just UE? Yeah, that was a model replacement over here in Unreal Engine. I basically just created the exact same file in place of where the Pelican's model was, but it switched it to a destroyer and made sure its materials pointed to the correct location. But it didn't break somehow, even though the longsword did. That gives me hope. Maybe that I just screwed up the longsword somehow. I could try redoing the longsword since this one actually worked correctly. That gives me hope. Also makes me think maybe the longsword stuff's in the wrong location. Maybe I screwed that up. Alright, let's see. Can we poke a camera track in real time? Objects, vehicles, human, pelican, vehicle. I have that gigantic camera track, which will be way too big for this ship, for the cruiser, which I think I remember what it is. Let me see. Pelican driver seat camera track. Right now it's using dropship D. Let's switch it to, I think it was this one, artillery cannon. Poke. Oh, it worked! Woo! It's really zoomed out though. Because the cruiser is so much bigger. You know, I turned so fast because it has Pelican handling. Halo CE slip space, true, real. Beautiful, it is beautiful. Lucky thing about this is that it's big enough that I can just easily swap it out without it being obvious that there's an entire Pelican hiding inside it. Reminds me of that time I flew the frigate in Infinite. Looks kind of similar. The UNSC ships are always so much smaller. How's the longsword? Well, I kept screwing up the textures somehow, but I got the model imported. I'm going to try again here in a minute, because I'd really like to fly the longsword. This is already really cool, though. I didn't think I would get the destroyer in this quickly. This is so cool, dude! Probably should go through new camera. Can you use tutorials for map editing and like? I don't know how to do map editing yet. I've experimented with it, but all I've gotten is game crashes. Map editing's a little tricky. Well, this is awesome, dude. Full model replacement for this guy wasn't half bad. I kind of want to try the longsword again, dude. I'm going to be real. I feel like having the longsword working would be so peak. Halo Campaign Evolved looks like the CE Cruiser failed to break its McDonald's edition. Dude, I love this thing. Everybody's being a little weenie about it. I think the new design is excellent. Something about it just feels good. It feels fresh and, like, cool. I think they even got inspired by some of the old Halo CE concept art for the front bits over here. I don't know. I like that it's big and blobby. I feel like Covenant ships should be big and blobby. Handling on this is so goofy. A ship this big flying like a Pelican is just feels ridiculous. Wonder what else we could do. I mean, dude, maybe we should just actually spend some time getting Shrek in. It could be a good idea. It could be. Place. What would the grunts be replaced with? If I wanted to replace all the enemies with some really cursed character, what would I do? I fly the AG ship? I actually could. I actually thought about doing that. It is very possible. The main downside of these model imports is I don't know how the effects and other things are attached to it, so I'm unsure how I would really pull that off. I think it might be possible now that somebody made like the official Halo Campaign Evolved like editing kit Unreal Engine project file thingy, but I haven't experimented or tinkered with that at all yet. This is pretty cool. Alright, I want to take a look at the longsword again, because the fact that I was able to get that working, it makes me feel like the longsword could actually be kind of possible. Maybe ever so slightly possible. What I'll do is I'll just restart from the beginning with the longsword. Wait, it just made me think. I was grabbing that from the Pelican Nanite folder. Oh. No, maybe? The reason I think that may have worked is because the Pelican model file also had the weird UVs, and I replaced it and it worked. So maybe I have to replace a model that also has the weird virtual texture thing going on for that to work. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but considering both of the things I replaced had the weird issue going on, kind of makes sense. LifePod might be in the same boat. It's got like a whole nanite setup as well. Is the Condor existing outside of Halo 4? Well, the Condor didn't exist in Halo 4. It technically existed in Infinite in the form of like destroyed bits. There were destroyed Condors around. Hunter should be Shrek. True. I gotta learn the WI setup so I can replace right in the VR knuckles. I think it gives me PTSD. It's not a bad idea, but me personally, I can't add them in. Maybe. But I'm not going to worry about the life pod. Maybe I just have to replace something that actually is set up. You're no day away. Maybe the Warthog? No. What would be another good one? Maybe we can just do the regular Banshee. Maybe try to replace the regular Banshee with a longsword. That might work. Thank you, Skirk, for the 420!
You should check stream chat in Discord, eyes emoji.
What's going on in stream chat and Discord? Oh ho ho ho. Damn. These are clean, bro. Look how good these look. These CE Elites are crispy and clean. Oh my, are these available? When do they post this? April 10th? God dang. These would look so good in place of the Reach style Elites, dude. I doubt they'd even be terribly hard to rig up. Wow, what an excellent job they did. I wish that campaign evolved Elites look like this, bro. These look awesome. Damn, they look good. You guys are so peak. It should be minions would actually like that. Damn! Are these... Did the creator of these release these? I feel like if they did, somebody already would have imported them. I don't know. I hope they import them. Those were absolutely phenomenal. Let me think, though. Maybe I'll try a... Well, maybe I won't. I wanted to do the Pelican to be replaced by the Longsword, but the problem is it has like a bunch of other meshes and assets, so maybe not. That was like the best looking CE Elite model I've ever done. Oh, dude, I scratched the fuck out of my foot yesterday. I got like 10 band-aids on it right now. That shit is killing me. Dude, those look so damn good. I gotta make a video tonight. I've got to make a video tonight on these new ships and things. Ain't no way you ran the no command and then deleted it to make it look like the Stream Elements bot is tweaking, bro. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. What's up, guys? What up, Nentaku? We just got a flyable UNSC destroyer to go alongside the flyable Covenant cruiser. was awesome. Boss crash again. I wonder how that happened. Okay, what should I do for the longsword? Maybe I fuck with the warthog, bro. Maybe I make the warthog into a flyable longsword. Maybe it's small enough to fit. Let's try that. Let's go. Let's just do the warthog. Fuck it. Warthog, mesh. No, warthog, what would it be? Would it be mesh? Mesh, static. And then we'll find the main warthog. Would it be warthog hood, maybe? Oh, it's fucking sideways. We don't want to use that one. Warthog body. How about that? Why is it sideways? Whatever. Let's do the warthog body. We'll swap out the warthog for a longsword and call it a day. So we'll save that out. And honestly, I am so tired, dude, of the longsword being broken. Because your Z and Y planes are flipped? Freaking no, because none of the other freaking models were freaking broken, dude. I'm 99.6% sure the warthog is going to somehow stick through the longsword's body, even if I do this, but... Oh well. Oh well. Warthog comes pre-flipped. That's nice. I like that. It's good quality. Good quality. Alright, new general. We already cleaned up the longsword, turned off its landing gear, and closed it up on the bottom, so theoretically, should be fine. Ghost for longsword. Too late. Oh wait, that would actually have been smarter because it's smaller. Fuck! You're right. I hate it when other people other than me are right. It's the worst, dude. It's the worst. That's a ghost mesh. We have ghost chassis UI, ghost engine, ghost hood. Failed. That's fine, I guess. I'll just die. What do you, maybe ghost hood is this? Yeah, we could do this, probably. The infinite ghost, isn't it? What about the ghost seat? Where's the rest of the ghost, bro? Ghost default workaround cube. Cool. What about engine left? Bro. Fin left? Bro, half the ghost isn't here. Oh, here it is. Ghost default body. Sure. Damn, it's got so much detail under there, man. They really went crazy on this, didn't they? John Doe 117, thank you for the super chat, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Yeah, we'll just do the regular ghost body. Let's extract that one out. Hopefully this works better than the longsword before did. On the off chance that the F model update I got today somehow actually had a fix for this kind of stuff in it, I'm going to go ahead and re-export out the longsword too. Would that be vehicles, human? No, that's Covenant. Vehicles, human, longsword. Oh, that's where the materials are. Now, the actual longsword's way up here. It's under Environment, Halo Studios, UNSC, Vehicles, Longsword. There we go. Oh, I don't want to do that, though. I had to fix up so much of the longsword to make it usable. If I import it and it still breaks, I'll redo the longsword. I'll export it out and everything. But I don't wanna. Any day now. Any day now, it'll export. I'm certain of it. It'll happen. It'll happen. Failed? Failed this dick. What do you mean it failed? How did you fail to export it, dude? It's the simplest, most baby model of all time. Export. It exported the fucking burden of proof, the destroyer. But it can't do the ghost. What is it struggling with even? Zophie just sent me this. Somebody does poking work? Seems like it does.
One day, F model will successfully export this model. One day.
Oh my... What is the problem? DTeX failed to decode the texture. Why are you exporting the texture at all? What? Oh! Why, dude? F models actually... You know what? Let me just close it. Maybe I'm running out of memory. Maybe I'm running... Let's close Unreal Engine. Close Boobine. Close other Boobine. Mrs. Zeller, thank you for the 2.
Unbased and bitchless son anywhere.
No, not recently. Unfortunately, Mrs. Zeller, I'm sorry. I haven't seen him. Said, bruh. Okay, one more time with a bunch of stuff closed out. Okay, sure, let's go with the right gun, maybe. What? F model is exploding, dude. I just want the ghost. Is that too much to ask for? Just trying to hang out. Just trying to have a good time. Take the ghost mesh from Halo Campaign Evolved and extract it. Is that so much to ask? I burned through my AI to get poking in? Oh, I do not doubt it. Is Campaign Evolved the same difficulty to mod as Reach? In some ways, yes, but anything visually... It's like very similar to Reach, but with many more caveats because Unreal Engine is handling almost everything visually. Actually, no, it's handling everything visually and with audio. So if you're just trying to like change the damage value of a Magnum or how fast it fires, that's easy. That's just Reach stuff. If you're trying to change how anything looks, you're going to need to install Unreal Engine and get cooking. If I have to run F model for Campaign Evolved modding, I would love that. Listen, F model is great for the most part, but Jesus Christ, it cannot... It's got some issues. F Boobine. Oh my... I shouldn't have updated F model, dude. It literally can't even extract these models anymore. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Just gonna do the Banshee instead. Fuck it. Maybe the Banshee won't blow up. If I can't export this model, I'm just going to give up and go make a sandwich. I already made my Scarab gun. I do kind of want to import the Fireteam Raven Scarab. I know I won't be able to animate it or rig it or turn it into a giant tag for now. Well, actually, maybe I could with the new SDK, but I have to learn that off stream because that's not going to be content.
Any day now.
Come on. Come on. If it fails again, dude, there's literally nothing else I can do right now. Can't dimension even looking at animation importing this week so we can go. Oh, that would be so sick. I mean, animation exporting already is a thing, so that's fucking awesome. Obviously, importing's a whole other beast, but like, seems like the framework, the skeleton of the process is there. It's awesome. Export mesh without textures. You use export US at open ghost texture loading. Well, the thing is, I don't even need the textures exported. It normally doesn't even export them. You just get a blank material slot. Right-clicking and saving mesh, technically. Update F model if texture preview is broken too. I mean, it's weird because I haven't had any... Oh, it worked. I don't know. Something about the ghost model, F model didn't like, but Banshee was fine. Large, enormous W. We can swap out the Banshee for the longsword and smile so big knowing that we have succeeded. Although it will sound like a Banshee when we're flying it, which is a little bit stinky, but whatever. Better that than the ghost, I guess. Let's do... I'm in the background. I'm importing the Banshee. Mesh. Banshee at scale 0.01.
Let us see what we've got.
Oh, is that it? Uh-huh. I see. That doesn't look like the Banshee. Now that's the Banshee.
Oh, I like that. Oh, that's pretty good.
Let me make sure I imported that right, actually. I might have actually fucked that up. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I did. I exported it or imported it at 100 times scale, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Now we got our Banshee, which we need to call this SM. Let's just copy it. Who am I kidding? Copy. Package name. Sick. All right, now I have no idea if the longsword is actually going to work this time. I'm going to try it anyway, but we will see. All I have to do is append the longsword onto it, which should be longsword mesh 2 right here. Rotate it 90 degrees. Even the Banshee's wing shouldn't poke out. Yeah, it's probably fine. We'll just roll with that for now. So copy that name. Parent that to that. Delete the actual Banshee. Give it the Banshee's name. Make sure our materials are good. They look pretty good. Export. Seems pretty good. Alright, now since the longsword debris object thingy didn't even end up working before, we can just say screw that. We can erase any reference to the longsword as it is now. I'm going to open up our Unreal Engine project here. We should be able to get this thing replacing the Banshee pretty quickly. I think maybe what happened was when I did the longsword before, instead of putting it over an actual vehicle with a complicated setup, what I actually did was I replaced like a random piece of ghost debris with it. And I don't know enough about how this game is set up in UE5 to say for sure, but I think that meant that it didn't even bother reading like virtual textures or anything for that particular asset. So, whatevs. Let's just replace the ghost. Wait, what is that ghost? Let's remove label longsword. Actually, no, wait. We want to copy. Well, whatever. I'll move it in a second. So or no, we're doing Banshee now. So it's Covenant, Banshee, default mesh, nanite. And then we shove all these materials in here. However, our longsword. Get rid of these. Get rid of these. And then for our ghost, we did have the old version. Let's force delete that. This is now our Banshee has it. Okay, so I'm going to try to do the exact same import and the exact same everything I did before on the Destroyer, which did work. So basically that's the Banshee default, not the space one. All I did is I went to static mesh and I said force mesh as static mesh, and that seemed to be correct. At least it worked reasonably well. And then I need to double check that my materials are actually labeled right. I'm pretty sure they were, but we're going to go here. We're going to go to the Environment tab, Halos, UNSC, Vehicles, Longsword. And the thing I did was I opened Closed Static, and it looks like this, same as the other ones. And copy path to clipboard for that one, which is... I think that's correct. Thank you for the 69, Nintaku!
How do you enjoy the game in general?
How do I enjoy it in
Can't
general?
say I was the biggest fan, but I didn't hate it. Also,
think
how
that's
is
fair.
modding the game going so far?
So I thought the game, I rated the game like a 7.5 out of 10. I liked all of the new visuals. I thought visually the game was really stunning. I really enjoyed all the Unreal Engine visuals. Nothing about it stood out horribly to me. Everyone was like hating on the new designs for the characters, but I was just like, it's new, okay? Not a big deal. They all just were like new versions, new enhanced HD versions of these old characters and everything got a new design. Almost everything got a new design. And I was like, it's fine. Gameplay-wise, I think the only thing really, like, I thought the story, the news story, and the prequel missions was kind of mid. I wasn't, like, a huge fan of it. They introduced, like, a new character who was fine, but they had a moment where I was supposed to feel something emotionally, and I had no attachment at all, and I was like, alright. But it was fine. So I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. I actually would have probably rated it higher, but I actually, and this is going to sound really controversial, I just think CE's levels and game design is really dated. And I think the worst part about the game is that it was Halo 1, and it's kind of a slog to get through Halo 1 these days. I've been kind of spoiled by modern games having so much cool shit happening. Even the newer Halo games. Halo 1's game design is just kind of old, and it's a slog to get through. Especially, even though they did amazing changes to the library and it made it more fun, it still was just like, you know? Halo 1 is timeless? I guess, but Halo 1's gameplay is, like, old as fuck. And there's nothing inherently wrong with it for having age, but, like, that doesn't mean it's, like, perfect. Halo 1 it has boring parts to it. It just does. Halo 1 is not a perfect game by any means. People act like it is. It's not. And that was the most detrimental part of it to me, was the fact that it was Halo 1. Those parts were like, dude. They're not the best ever. Longsword default material. Is that right? It is. They're in there. Okay, so I made sure that's right. How dare you say something so brave, bold, and true. Not perfect, but purely Halo. Yeah, it was good. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. It had a couple issues. There were some I don't really think I encountered any bugs. It was pretty solid. I did soft lock myself, but it was a soft lock you could do in CE as well, to be fair. But I was able to get out of it by climbing down some mountains. That was on, what mission was it? Not Silent Cartographer. Assault on the Control Room. But I did that to fuck with a friend of mine, because we were all just fucking with him super hard and killing him over and over. It was worth it. That part was so funny, it was good. It was good. He didn't think so, but, you know, it's not my problem. Poor Snow, dude. He was screaming. I saw a comment on that stream, too. Somebody was like, why is bro whining? I was dead, dude. I was dead. Those more about 2 fix the game stuff. I did see that. I'm glad they're putting some patches out. Thank you for the 5, Oyster. Yeah.
Since the third-person animations are on the Reach rig, do you think you can re-enable assassinations on enemies?
That depends. Maybe. I don't know if they, like, fully disabled assassination on the engine level, or if it was, like, the animations just don't exist, so it doesn't even try. If all they did was remove the assassination animations, then yeah, they could be added back in. But, again, it really just depends on whether or not they've, like, hard removed it. He was, in fact, not in a good mood. No, he was not very happy. He was not very happy. But honestly, it's kind of a skill issue, so whatever. All right, let's see if I think it was 6767, and we need to rename these to be the Longsword P. All right, so our wait, fuck, I actually shouldn't have opened it yet. I needed to mod the Banshee into the map. We don't have the Banshee on the level right now, and that's what the Longsword is replacing. Okay, so this is the extra level, the final mission, E30. So let's go to our vehicles. Didn't I place down something? Oh, I placed the Wraith. I guess I could swap the Wraith out for a Banshee. Regular Banshee. Okay, cool. So hopefully it worked. I feel like if it didn't work, then I might have to, like, re-export the longsword again. I don't get the 6-7 thing, nor do I find it funny. It's not funny. I like saying it ironically. Every time I've ever said 6-7 to somebody, ironically, they just roll their eyes and they're like, I hope you die. Assassination are disabled in globals. Apparently the Sparge still has the animations. It's disabled in globals. Oh, then it should be really easy to re-enable, right? It's just in globals. You can just... It's been forever since I modded Reach, so... I don't remember... I don't know that particular part of the globals. I can look really quickly. Player traits. Assassination immunity on. Remember what I said about iron was valid. Alright, valid. Okay, we got our Pelican Destroyer. Yeah, the longsword's still doing its longsword thing. Which is really weird, because the Destroyer had the same problem, but it came out just fine. Wonder why. Maybe I just need to export it with the new F model. Perhaps the F model update fixed it, and when I exported this earlier, it might have fixed it. I could just try that real quick. It shouldn't be super hard to do. Let's just go re-extract the longsword super quick, see if it works better this time. Environment, vehicles, longsword defaults. Oh wait, that's the mesh, or meshes here. Closed static. We'll just re-export that model out. From all Halo games, which UNSC and Covenant designs do I like the most? It's hard to say. There's so many different designs and so many different games. Weirdly enough, Campaign Evolved has my favorite cruiser. I love the new cruiser in this game. I think it's such a fresh, well-done design. I love how, like, blobby and, like, fat it looks. It feels right. I feel like it should look like that. They did a cool job with all the extra detailing on it. I think the Pelican in Campaign Evolved might also be my favorite Pelican design. I'll always have a special place in my heart for the Halo 2 and 3 Pelicans, but that's more of a nostalgia thing and like an of the time. I think purely design-wise, for a while, the Infinite Pelican was like my objectively favorite Pelican design, but I think this one is even better. It's so cool. The assassination animations be removed for elites? No, I mean, the Spartan and the elites both use the same reach rig, so theoretically, I don't know where the tick box is in globals. I've never turned them off or on, but let me see. Can use health packs. We can turn that on right there. What else? Third person, faction, UNSC. Oh, disable fancy assassinations. Yeah, you can just turn that off, huh? Save that. I should be able to assassinate dudes now. What's the difference between the Infinite and Campaign Evolved Pelican? A lot, actually. They're really different. Really, really different. They completely rebuilt the Pelican from the ground up for this. It's kind of insane. How's that model looking? Oh, we already got the longsword out. Cool. Yeah, I really didn't want to re-export the longsword because I already spent so damn long like cleaning it up and making the wheels tuck in, but on the off chance that this can actually work, the Pelican may not even be a new model, apparently. I don't know, I looked at it. It's not anywhere I've ever seen. No release retail Halo game. Okay, there's our longsword. It's got its wheels out and stuff like it did originally. Save this to longsword mesh 3. Then we'll just go back to the Banshee. Let's do... Probably just move it into the same spot, essentially. Let me append it on. Thank you for the 2, Mrs. Zeller.
I really hope they cook with the enemy models in the Halo 2 remake like they did in Halo Campaign Evolved. Can I also share a prediction?
Okay.
I think with the Halo 2 remake they will make another bonus missions, but it's the Cutter's missions about the Flood.
Ooh. That would be really cool. I actually do hope they do. I mean, because you'll be playing as the Arbiter in Halo 2. Having some cut missions around, like, the time of Halo CE as a prequel there, but for the Arbiter would be a fucking peak idea. Yeah, let's fix our materials. Fix that. Cool. Oh, alright, let's export it out to a Gultz. Do you mind? Your mom. Alright, let's get rid of our longsword materials again. I guess we didn't even... Well, no, we needed to. And then, regular Banshee. And then we gotta go back to here. Banshee hold defaults, our longsword. Just set it back to a static mesh. Are people like you guys bitch about the Arbiter ring in Halo 2 now? Everybody apparently loves him. It's the Halo cycle. The Halo cycle. Everybody bitches and moans. Time passes and they go, you know what? Actually, it was actually really good. I think everybody was a little too harsh. Why I'm seeing everybody shit on this game, and it's like, no, it's actually good, dude. We had fucking CE Anniversary, dude. Oh, that game was trash. Halo 4 is still ass, though? I think so. I think the Didact is the stupidest, most trash tier villain of all time. He's fucking stupid, and I hate him. Sorry, Didact. I know you're in chat. It's not you. It's not you personally. I genuinely don't understand why everyone's so sour about Campaign Evolved. I think people in the Halo community just have a mob mentality because 343 has such a terrible track record. I actually, like, I don't think Campaign Evolved is a perfect game by any means. I have plenty of criticisms and things I don't like, but generally they're nitpicky with a few things that are actually major, which is why it's a 7.5 for me. I think it's like I said when... God, I've said this for ages now. No, Campaign Evolved is not going to be a great, amazing, revolutionary game. It's just going to be good. And I think that's accurate. I think it's just regularly good. It's not amazing. It's not groundbreaking. It's not changing the world. It's just a regular good game. God, my ears, bro. Why does that sound have to be so loud? This 7 would be A with Firefight? Yeah, if it had more features, I would definitely bump that up. Like, the gunplay is really solid. The graphics, obviously, are great. It's fucking Unreal Engine 5. Stylistically, I mostly love everything. People saying it's a 10 out of 10 are as bad as those saying it's a 0 out of 10? Oh, I agree. It's definitely not a 10 out of 10 or a 0 out of 10. That's insanity. I think if somebody gave it an 8, I'd be like, you know, clearly you liked it a little more than I did. Like, part of me is tempted to give it like a 7 instead of a 7.5, but I don't know, dude. It's just good. It's just regularly good. I like it. It's a new Halo game. It's fresh. It feels good to play. Cutscenes are weird. Yeah, the cutscenes actually were the biggest detractor for me. They clearly mocapped a lot of the Covenant, and it looks terrible. It looks really terrible. Okay, that did not fix the longsword. God damn it. Even the texture fix didn't make this look better. It's obnoxious. Ruby's been tearing it apart. Ruby knows every single detail of CE more than I ever will. So they will probably be able to point out flaws and things that I will never even know about. But from a purely, like, Halo fan playing new Halo game and seeing it, and I'm not even a huge fan of CE. I think it's shown its age to the point where I don't really particularly love the gameplay that much these days. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong. CE's great for the most part, but I've played so many other great games that have evolved the same formulas, including the more modern Halo games, and drop H2R. God, I can't wait for Ruby to drop H2R. It's gonna be so good. Ruby's an autistic chud. No, they're not. Ruby is super fucking talented, and they've got some great ass takes. They know the Halo games inside and out to the point where they've improved upon Halo 2 massively.
People been like, we want the OG art style, and we did, but made it just like y'all wanted. Then y'all bitch and moan about it. That's like going to Subway and complaining about how bad the food is. My brother in Christ, you made the sandwich.
Thank you for the 2. No, I think the new art style is really good, dude. It's really good. I like this a lot. Like, look at this cruiser. I fuck with this heavily. It's so cool. I think they knocked it out of the park with the new art style. It's really great. There are some things I don't like, you know, like, for the most part, the Covenant stuff is really good. Some of the human stuff I'm not still in love with. I think this new, the Destroyer here, I've always said the Destroyer is one of the few 343 era ships that I actually think looks good. I'm glad they used it. I think the design of it's really good. I think the Covenant ship designs are really good. They've completely moved away from the weird fucking Halo 4 and 5 art style. Even Infinite couldn't fully get away from it. This is not the OG art style. No, it's not. It's a new art style. It's a very new art style. But I like this new art style. I think it's a cool change for the franchise. It has reminiscence to the classic art style while also being its own unique identity, and I like that. You know, we're never getting the OG art style back fully. The games are modern now and have way more detail, and we'll never know what Bungie's art style would have looked like in a modern era, but we have this art style, which is the Halo Studios art style. I don't like the Infinite Grunts and Elites, but otherwise approve. Yeah, I also would have appreciated a more classic design for the Elites and Grunts and stuff, but Chode cruiser. Dude, the cruiser's not even that thick. I don't know why everybody's freaking out about it. It's just like that bulbous top part. That's it. And I like that, though. I like that it's this big space whale. I think it looks cool. I'll take the Foreigner stuff. Looks really good. Yeah, I definitely don't hate it as much as most people seem to. But I would have preferred if there was some more adjustments to it. I do think the too shiny criticism was valid. Overly detailed criticism is valid. But I don't think it's, like, egregiously horrible. I don't think it's, like, the worst thing ever. I think for the most part, it's decent. It's decently good. I would have liked a more simplified approach to it, even still, but Is it terrible? No, it's not terrible, dude. Anybody who's freaking out about it is being a wiener. Problem, dude, you want to know the real problem? The neck is too short? I don't know, I like it. I don't know, this design just really speaks to me. I know a lot of people don't seem to like it, but I really like this design. Something about it just feels right to me personally. Here's the real problem, dude. Okay, here's the real problem. 343 has taken so many L's over the years that people are conditioned to think now that everything they make is trash. And I think Halo Campaign Evolved is actually good. Again, not great, but good. And people have such a hate boner for them now that the idea that they've released something that's actually good is impossible for some people to wrap their minds around, because some people are like literal sheep. And I'm sure if somebody heard this, they would get a fucking, like, they would call me a shill, but like, no, dude, Campaign Evolved is actually pretty good. People are like, remake slop, dude. Oh, it's so fucking trash. It's like, no, dude, the entire game is rebuilt on the Reach engine with a great fucking Unreal Engine 5 on top of it, and it's a good game. It's fun. The gunplay is super solid. They made some great decisions for the most part. It's a good Halo game. And everyone's out here like, remake slop, 343L, and I'm just like, oh my god, bro, it's actually good. No, some of the cutscenes look like shit at some parts, and I hate that. And then I have a bunch of other minor nitpicks of my own, but like, overall, it's not that bad, bro. Like, people need to calm the fuck down. It's not Halo 1. It's Campaign Evolved. It's a different game. They just remade Campaign Evolved from scratch in a new vision. And for the most part, it's pretty damn good. All these fucking sheep out here just regurgitating shit. They can't handle the fact that Halo Studios actually made a pretty fucking cool game. They've learned. They've made amazing art style decisions. They've made the best decisions for the engine and how to visually present the game. And it's good, dude. It's good. Facial animations are uncanny, but honestly, I didn't even have a problem with the facial animations. I don't even know why everybody was so bothered by them. I thought they... Well, actually, no, I take that back. There were a couple times when they did, like, mocap smiles and stuff. It did feel off. Now that you mention it, I did feel that. But yeah, dude, I think people are just being a bunch of whiners. I don't think it's nearly as bad as any of these haters are calling it. And this is coming from a guy where I hate Halo 4. I hate Halo 5. Yes, I acknowledge they have redeeming qualities, but I fucking hate them. I hate what they did to the story. I hate the art styles. I barely played Infinite. And I'm out here, and I'm playing this, and I'm like, yeah, actually, dude, this shit's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's a Halo 1 remake, so it's not like a whole new Halo game, but it feels really fresh. It feels good. They made a lot of amazingly good decisions. It's not perfect by any means. I definitely think there's some problems, but, like, I just think the Halo community has not gotten enough content over time that they're just like fucking able to criticize the tiniest, most little intricate details, and it's fucking embarrassing, dude. It makes it embarrassing to be a part of the Halo community. It's so annoying, dude. These people out here are so... Ugh. They're so ugh. Is Halo Marine design my favorite? I like the Halo 3 Marines the most. I like their cool, like, green armor pieces. I think it was unambitious. I wouldn't say unambitious, but it's definitely clear to me that they were on a time crunch. Like, I do believe Halo Studios could have cooked even harder if they had more time. I did hear a rumor that because GTA 6 was coming out, they didn't want to release this around the time, because it would have been, like, on the 25th anniversary and everything, like... Or, like, they were going to release in November or something, but... I don't know if that's true, but it does seem like they probably would have liked maybe a little more time to add some more features, polish things up further, but for the most part, I didn't really encounter any major bugs or anything. Johnson VA was good. I'll be honest, I don't think he was as good as Scully. Maybe I'm just biased because Scully did such a good job for Johnson in the first place. Maybe I'm biased because I'm a nostalgia for the OG voice actor, but for me, that, like, badass, cool guy vibe that Johnson had, I don't think the new voice actor fully nailed it. I felt kind of awkward at times for me, but again, I've heard Johnson's voice lines so many times that I don't think he quite nailed it. But again, I've heard Johnson's voice so many times, I'm super biased, and I don't know how I'll be able to unhear it. I can verify this from my experience. The goal was get a game shipped in 2.5 years, about 2.5 years ago. Then that makes sense. That makes sense. They shipped it, and it's good. I hope that all of the assets and everything that they were able to already make for this game means that they can now save a ton of time on the Halo 2 remake, and they can make Halo 2 remake even better. That would be awesome. I'm pretty sure they're probably making some good headway on the Halo 2 remake already. If certain assets like, and I really am jumping it here, but it would not surprise me at all if a lot of this prequel mission stuff was like the Brutes, for example, were kind of a time save for Halo 2. They're making another Halo 3 remake? What? Nobody ever remade Halo 3. What do you mean? I want a Halo 3 remake. Give it to me. Inject that shit into my veins. Monkey. Dude, I cannot wait to see a redesigned Scarab, either the Halo 2 or 3. Halo 2 remake. I mean, I believe it's not officially confirmed, but everyone's just under this assumption that they are absolutely remaking 2 and 3. I'm like almost certain of it. I think Hidden Xperia even tweeted out one time, he's like, the worst kept secret is the Halo 2 remake. Page Shill. God damn it. God damn it, Corbin. I'm sorry. I'll apologize. I actually like Campaign Evolved. It's not perfect. I rated a 7.5. But it's pretty good, all things considered. I actually think they did a great job. For the most part, I like this game quite a bit. Mostly, I just want to mod the fuck out of it now and use the engine as a baseline to make cool modded experiences. It's objectively way better than CEA. Oh my god, yeah. CEAI is trash. The only redeeming part about CEA is that you could turn off the awful, god-awful graphics and switch back to the classic. I'm sure the art team on CEA really tried, don't get me wrong, but like they clearly were not told to keep the original game's vision in any way, shape, or form.
I'm talking about the new Johnson VA's combat dialogue.
They were the two!
Those
oh
were
yeah,
good.
those are
I was also saying
good.
that whoever directed how he should voice the cinematics was the one who messed up, and why Johnson's delivery was awkward sometimes.
I suppose that's fair. I mean, I don't know, I wasn't in the room. But I do think Johnson's... It's funny because like Johnson, the new Johnson VA will sound like Johnson, and then the next sentence he won't, and then the next sentence he will. It's just very like spotty. But again, I think I can only tell those things apart because I've heard the classic Johnson voice line like a trillion times. I think most people who haven't heard Johnson's voice acting like a bazillion times like I have, like casual fans, will probably hear the new voice actor and just not even think twice about it. Same with Cortana. I can clearly tell that she sounds way more peppy and like lighter or higher pitched in her delivery. But again, I think most people who are not a hyper Halo fan and have played the games a bazillion times like I have, they're not even going to notice that detail. They're just going to be like, yep, that's Cortana. I appreciate most of my remakes how they start with the same lighting and mood of the original. The CEA, yeah, oh my god, the lighting is, compared to CEA, dude, the lighting in this game is night and day. It's actually really good. It's actually very good. Again, the major issue is that Halo fans just haven't had good content in so long that they're nitpicking the fuck out of every tiny detail that 99% of people aren't going to care about, and the game is actually way better than these hyper ultra fans that know too much are saying it is. It is what it is. Bunch of nerds. Like, the people who are criticizing this game the hardest are the people who, like, religiously fucking read the books and know, like, the lore-accurate name for every ship and fucking vehicle in existence in this universe. Literally, I saw this. This is a real comment that I got when I pushed out my clip onto Twitter of me flying this ship. Somebody said, I would like this Covenant ship design, except that it replaces the CCS class Covenant cruiser. I would like it if it was a new ship and not replacing the CCS class. Brother, what the fuck does that mean? You are ruining it for yourself. The cruiser designs in the lore and any of the ship designs in the lore are literally not even real, bro. These are video games, man, and they change the design of these ships because the artists think it's cool to make new versions of them as the games evolved. Some nerd later on came through and added to the fucking lore to explain why the ships look different. That shit's not even real, bro. It's just the artists changing it to look cool because they felt like it. Like, god damn, bro, what kind of complaint even is that? Insane to me. always just been artists changing shit to match the new vibe of the new game, dude. Oh, it drives me nuts, man. These people are insane. Lore says they look like ugly purple whale carcasses, which is exactly what the game does. It's a new art style. It's a new game. They're going to change it. Live with it. It's not, well, the books in the universe, 10 years after the games came out, they actually wrote this particular Klaborg class cruiser. They can't change the design. It's in the books. It drives me fucking insane, man. People are ruining their own experience by reading too deeply into it. Just accept that they changed it and it looks different now because they thought it was cool. It's fine. It's a fucking video game. I swear to God, dude, some of these people act like the books in the Halo universe is a real universe. And when the video game comes out and changes details about things that they've accepted in the books, they like freak the fuck out. And it's insane. It's absurd. Well, they can't change this design. In the books, it says it's made in this factory, and it's this particular type and pattern, and that doesn't make any sense. It's a fucking video game! Ugh. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm yelling. God damn it. It drives me crazy, dude. You're scaring me. Good. Your mom and I were getting a divorce. The books mattered. They'd have a point. I want the books to matter, but they rarely affect the actual games. No, and they shouldn't, dude. I hope that Halo Studios and the writers say, hey, man, we don't really give a fuck about the books unless they can add to the game in a useful and interesting way. Like, I like that Reach was a retcon, because they prioritized
I would love if they
the game.
Made Halo 3, but with the Halo 2 Truth voice actor.
Oh, that'd be
I will
peak.
shit my pants and blend up my shitted pants into a smoothie, freeze dry it, grind it up into powder.
Oh my
and
God.
snort it if they bring back the OG voice actor.
No, dude, that would be peak. I also hope they bring him back. Halo 2 Truth sounded so scary. Halo 2 Truth was still, or sorry, Halo 3 Truth was also still good, but I don't think there's any Halo fan in existence who's been able to hear the difference between the two that would prefer Halo 3's actor. I forget who did the Halo 2. I forget the name of the actor, but goddamn was he good. This game looks good enough as long as we go back to Halo 5 style. Yeah, dude, if they keep building on this is already great. They can add in a useful and interesting way. There's cool stuff in the books. Contact Harvest shit. Yeah, exactly. I like that if you're a Halo developer, you can be like, hey, we have this really great universe to pull from for the games. Maybe we could grab this from it. Awesome. But my biggest issue with Infinite 4 and 5 has always been the stories, dude. They're slaves to the books. Fuck the books, dude. Just, you don't need the games to be 100% consistent with the fucking books, dude. Nobody cares about the fucking, just the games, man. It's always the games. And I like that in this, they made up new and interesting stories for these prequel missions. They added new lore. Not from the books, dude, but in the game. It was awesome. I hope they continue down this path and they are no longer slaves to the books anymore, man, because it made me happy to not see this game be enslaved to the fucking books. I'm sorry when I saw the Halo 4 or 5 cover designs were literal biological freak experience. That was funny. Like, I laughed at that too. It's like, yeah, it like both adds it to the lore of the universe, which I don't really care all that much about. But it does it in a clever way that's fun and it doesn't pull away from anything. My hope is that if they end up going beyond Halo 3 and they actually do remake 4 at some time in the future years, I do hope that they don't go back to those designs. That would be actually great. Drive the CCS, the cruiser. Yeah, I could drive it. Here, I'll drop this out of existence. It'd be cool if in Halo 4 they made the Didact a human. Yeah, it would be interesting. The frigate is small. Actually, it's a destroyer, technically. Lore compliance is bad game design, so it's making your game hyper-realistic. Yeah. I'm not gonna argue with that. The game should be good, not accurate to a book series. I think it's okay. What make and model and class is the destroyer? It's a UNSC. It's a UNSC. It's the UNSC destroyer model class. Name every UNSC battleship class ever. Oh! Thank you for the 2, Adam.
I watched the cutscenes.
Cutscenes.
Some are okay, 1 or 2 actually improvements, but the voice acting was just off more often than not. Spark teleporting outside the library to info dump dialogue normally heard during gameplay was dumb, and the ending cutscene was just...
Yeah, there was I can agree with some of that. The cutscenes were one of my biggest negatives to the game. Like, the thing that threw me off about the cutscenes is that a lot of the cutscenes in this game actually are, like, amazingly cool. Like, the intro cutscene, I loved all the additions of, like, the long swords flying in, and, like, how awesome the scale of the battle was and everything. It was so cool. But then, yeah, some of the dialogue felt a little wonky, and I wasn't a huge fan. And then you had, like, some scenes that actually just looked bad.
Them in the long sword just staring forward in silence like they were on a road trip, and the sheer number of debris flying past them was comical, and the Autumn's detonation and Ring's destruction was visually impressive but super underwhelming.
Yeah, I can agree, especially with the Autumn cutscene. I think what was so funny to me is during the Pillar of Autumn cutscene, when it blows up, my friend Snow pointed it out when we were all playing together. When the Pillar of Autumn blows up behind Master Chief as he's flying away, it literally looks like a green screen explosion. And then right afterwards, it cuts to him in space with the most beautiful and incredible looking ring animation I've ever seen in my life. And it was like whiplash of like this like low-key, low-budget moment followed by this like amazing 10 out of 10 blur cutscene quality thing happening. I was like, what's happening, bro? Literally whiplash. Assassinations, do they function? Apparently they do. I haven't tested it yet, but they should function. There was a... Zophi showed me and told me about this right here in the globals. All you have to do is go to globals apparently and uncheck disable fancy assassinations, and apparently they work. Oh wait, what's up, Schooly? Can I hop on call and ramble a bit while I work on Halo Wars Frontline? I'm actually about to hop off. If you had asked me earlier, I would have been totally down, but I'm about to hop off. I'm trying to work on a video tonight and get like a mainline video out, a quick one, just like showing some of the mods I've been doing for Campaign Evolved with like the cruiser and the destroyer and stuff. Why didn't they just make Assassination Skull? I don't know. Thank you for the 2! Turbo Fenton Yahoo. Bitch, what the fuck?
LGBTQ bussy class chocolate starship isn't to scale in comparison to the LLC LS30 rated cruiser.
What the fuck did you just say? The CCS ABCD LGBTQ bussy class chocolate starship isn't to scale. Thank you for the 2. What the fuck? Oh, that's good. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hop off for the night. Fun stuff. There's still a lot more mods I want to make. I can't wait to see what kind of stuff people continue to figure out over the next couple days, but how to set up activation switch for the device, machines, and DMs. Oh, I got you. Let me end stream real quick and then I'm down. But it's very easy stuff. This has been a lot of fun. I'm going to keep streaming tomorrow. I'll probably keep doing more Halo Campaign Evolved content, especially as the potential for this modding continues on and on and on. Thank you for the 2, Adam!
The Autumn entering the atmosphere, life pod crashing on the ring, and Jenkins' helmet camera cutscenes were genuinely fantastic too.
No, I'll agree with that. I had a couple issues with the Jenkins cutscene, but they were minor nitpicks. Overall, it was really cool, and I loved seeing the Autumn coming through the atmosphere with the fire. Oh, that was so peak, dude. So peak. Looks too good with the lighting. I know, the lighting in Unreal is so good. All right, I'm gonna hop out, guys. Thank you so much for all the support today. I really, I do hope you enjoyed. I'll be doing more Campaign Evolved modding on stream tomorrow, and I should have a video out tomorrow too, showing off a lot of the stuff I was doing here. But I'm gonna hop out for now. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye!